All right, guys, it's time. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. You had a nice restful weekend. It's time for some live stream action. So we're gonna jump into some quick battles. I got some pretty cool builds for you guys today, so hopefully I can get to all of them. One of them's gonna be a Gabo build, so I hope you guys are excited. Yeah, you want some Skink Aquatics tactics. I like it. I like it. Who is this Call of Duty YouTuber? I played, the last Call of Duty I played was like 2010, 11. It was Modern Warfare 2. I actually enjoyed it a lot back then, but I never played any after that, so I'm not really sure where the franchise went from there. But from all the memes and whatnot I've heard, you know, it's not the best place. But yeah, let's do some quick battles. All right, it's time, guys. It is time. That's right, Dov. That's right, man. We got I Ride Unicorns up in here. We got Paul in here. Man, it's gonna be a full house. Corn Berserker, Martini, Jeff McJeff. Yes. I like it. Topless stream. No topless stream today. That was probably Anna's doing. Nothing restful about yesterday. Yeah, that's true, Paul. That's true. Yeah, you guys. There was that big tournament. It was a long one. There was like 48, 50 people in it. I was watching most of the day. It was pretty fun. Gobbo King played in it. A bunch of people. John Ton played in it. They all did really well too. All right, let's see if Professor Pone is able to snipe me. I think he's actually at work today, so he's not going to be able to get the first snipe of the stream. All right, Crazy Dwarf. Wonder if he's going to play the dwarves. Let's see who he picks. You want to play the dwarves? I can play the greenskins. I'm down for some green tide action. Or chaos. Do we just want to play chaos? Oh, he's vampires. So do we play... Who do we want to play against vampires? Could go with Bretonia, but I don't want to fight them like in the swamp with a bunch of peasant infantry. I feel like that's going to be a little bit rough. So let's go ahead and do chaos, actually. Yeah, let's do chaos. Pantless stream. Oh, great. Turin, did you read the Total War blog talking about the future? Yeah, well, you know, I'm just happy that we're getting the regiments for now. But yeah, I would have obviously liked it to have been added. I really want to play Norska. I also want to do a Norska campaign too. Yeah, Sirtha Ek will have to remain in charge until then, guys. So we're gonna get Kolek. He's a beast, of course, and we're gonna get a bunch of Chosen with Halberd. So I know you guys like watching Chosen, and Chosen are super fun. So we'll be playing Beastmen soon, guys. Don't worry, no stress. We're gonna get Lore of Fire too. So let's go ahead and get this and Fireball. Fireball's not terrible. I don't know. I think we cut it. Cascading Fire Cloak, the Flaming Sword of Ruin, and the Burning Skull. Those are the ones we're gonna get. We're going to get the Forbidden Rod. Aquatics. Full aquatics. I don't want to play dinosaurs, though. I don't know. A little more enthusiasm? I'm so hyped right now. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm hyped. I really do want that foundational update, though. I just want the Regiments Renown back with Chaos. Like, Swords of Chaos. Like, all of those units are so darn fun. We're going to get another Dragon Ogre Shaggoth here. And do we want to get, like, any Marauder Horseman Cav? We could. Asinine Mortal. All right. So it's a bit of a strange build. We could actually cut one of those guys. I think that's a little bit overkill there. We'll get one group of Aspiring Champions just for the encouragement. And do we want to like even play the Cav game? I feel like we just play like a high and tight game and win with our monsters. I think that's going to be one of the safer ways to go about this. So we have our caster. The tournament. So to watch the tournament, it's on the Gobbo King's channel. If you guys go to the Gobbo King, he actually casted like at least his own games. I know they're on a bunch of different platforms, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sad too, Cetra, for sure. I hear your pain. We could get some Forsaken in the back. I don't know. Maybe the Marauder Horsemen wouldn't be terrible. The one concern is that they're going to get chased down by the Poison Hounds, but, you know, probably just getting another Shaggoth, honestly, is going to be the best bet. So this is kind of like my Helm's Deep Chaos build against the Vampires, because most Vampire Counts players I've been running into have just been spamming the, what's it called? Terror Guy. So you run in, like, triple Terror Guy. So in order to deal 3 Terror Guys, I bring 3 Shaggoths. We just go blow for blow here. Hey, how's it going from Jocko from the Netherlands? Cool, man. Acquire Aquatics. Aquatics would have actually been pretty good on this map, but against Vampires, Skinks are going to be pretty terrible because Skinks don't have the best leadership, but you want Saurus and like Temple Guard and things like that. So there will be a time for the Skinks. Now is not this time. My streams are a livid pile of dirt, says Turin streams are going to be the reason I fail my classes. It's okay, man. It's okay. I got you. When you fail your classes and you've dropped out of college, you can always come back and hang out with us here on the channel. I won't leave you hanging. My favorite high elf builds? It really depends on the faction. I'm one of those people, I don't think there's like universal builds. It has to be like from faction to faction. So when you ask me like what the best high elf build is, like just give me a matchup you want and I'll gladly fill you in there. Yes, yes. So we have Chosen. And all jokes aside, like I actually think, I mean, you could probably get away with using halberds, but the Chosen, like they can spank the Graveguard too. Like even with halberds, they're really, really strong. The more I think about, the more, yeah, Norska's going to be really fun. I can't wait to hunt dinosaurs with all the throwing axes and stuff. Yeah, streaming in 1080, man. We're coming up in the world. Big business, as they say in the lands of Poland. All right, so let's go ahead and get our halberds over here in the forest. And hopefully we get Terror Guys for Shaggoth. That's what I really want. Okay, yeah, my army's so small. It's like 200 guys. Man, all right. So let's go ahead and get my Fire Sorcerer right here. The Aspiring Champions can be in guard duty right there. And Kolek and company can go ahead. This is definitely a very elite Chaos army, but it should be fine. Because Vampire Counts typically struggle against big monsters, so I'm really trying to take advantage of that weakness. So cool, collect my opponent. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll try and play some Vampires. I'm glad you guys like the 1080. I'm coming up in the world. I'm learning how to press the buttons and you know, figure everything out. Aspiring Champs are cool. You know, they do magic damage, so if he decides to get a little bit, you know, funny with ethereal magic, at least we have some, like, core magic units that we don't need to have Flaming Sword of Ruin for. And, yep, so he has a zombie dragon, Manfred, atop his noble steed. So we definitely need to watch out for the Dragon Breath. He could potentially roast our Chosen, so let's see what he's got. So he's got Winds of Death. Oh, man, Winds of Death is really good against his build. Okay, so I really wish I brought this Marauder Horseman so I could poke him, but we're just going to have to take this like champ. So we'll just start marching right now. And we have a lot of monstrous units in the swamp, so what he's gonna do is he's gonna breathe fire. So we need to be on top of that and just wait for that angle, and then we can like try and dodge. Yeah, so he actually brought a pretty good build against me. He might be able to get me here. Hopefully he wasn't stream sniping. All right, so let's keep waddling out here into the swamp until we can find our opponent. We can run forward a little bit as a scout, and he'll definitely want to be using that on the Chosen. Oh, what's this? Is he Spirit Leeching me? Oh, he's Spirit Leeching. How dare he? How dare he? How rude. Looks like he might be thinking about trying to dive in here, so I don't know. We gotta keep him honest here. And ideally, like he could be spamming a bunch of ethereal units, and then what he does is he snipes out my caster, so I don't have any way of like doing magic damage. That would be really rough, actually. So, all right, so let's go ahead and just kind of scurry up here into the forest, and it looks like he is summoning some dudes back here, so we'll get those Aspiring Champions going. Should actually just keep marching forward. We can ignore them. Like it's completely irrelevant to fight them. So let's keep strafing. He's thinking about like dive bombing me. It looks like, or oh, okay, he's doing a fire breath, and oh yeah, we ran right under that. That was glorious. We dodged the shit out of that. All right, cool. So we want to get into the forest. We don't want to be fighting here because this is like in the swamps we get a penalty. Looks like there's going to be some more shenanigans going on. So let's go ahead and get these guys going here and these guys going here. And we'll get these halberds and everyone going up this way. And maybe he's going to try and run from us. I'm not sure. We can go ahead and run our Shaggots in there and just get him a little bit down and dirty like. All right, great. So yeah, he's still trying to snipe the caster, it looks like. Maybe summoning another zombie ability right here. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's fine. We can just run the Shaggots up. No problem there. And we do have some of these halberds who can fight here. These ones can fight here. And we also want to get ready to cast this juicy ability here. So he's going to be going after my caster, which is fine. So we're going to go ahead and pull the Shaggots in. And hopefully we get that cast off. Yes, we did. Great. So as long as we get, 1 or 2 casts off with that, that's going to be really good. Let's get these guys going here. And man, he just wrecked my caster. That was sheer brutality. So the Shaggots can go ahead and start fighting the Blood Knights here. Kolek and company, we want to pull him over here. And it looks like he did actually just kill my caster like super quick. So we do have this Lord of the Storm, so at least we do have magic damage from that angle. And yeah, we should be fine. I'm really glad we brought those Aspiring Champions, but the Shaggoth is chasing down Manfred. Oh man, he took a beating right there. That was real solid. All right, so let's just kind of keep routing all these guys and trying our best to kind of work them down. Let's get these Aspiring Champions on these Cairn Wraiths. How's the Shaggoth doing? Okay, so my caster might actually come back, but the entire time he's over there, like the Vampire Count's mainline army here doesn't have any support. So let's pull back in here. And man, I hate fighting in trees. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. It's just not fun to watch. And Aspiring Champs, we need to make sure you guys are fighting the Cairn Wraiths who are crumbling. And yeah, he's chasing off my caster, which is totally cool. No problem. He can just run into the Shadow Realm. And if he eventually comes back, like he might actually like rally here, which would be really cool. So the double Shaggots are in good shape. Let's actually just go ahead and start smashing on the Blood Knights, like with all of our Shaggots. I think that's going to be the most important thing because they're one of his only anti-large options. And our infantry are really not taking like any damage at all. So Manfred's coming back, and yeah, we're smashing on these guys pretty good. These Blood Knights are taking quite a bit of a working here from these Shaggoths. And yeah, this Dragon Ogre Shaggoth here, it looks like there's another group of Blood Knights up here on the high ground. So let's see if we can pull these halberds over here and have them help out. The Shaggoth needs to come back because he's taking a lot of damage. And we do have a Lord of the Storm coming up relatively shortly. Looks like these Blood Knights are pretty much out of the picture. And we could just wait and see where he lands, but yeah, let's get these halberds over here and have them kind of push in against some more high-value targets here. So great. What we really want to do is try and catch Manfred out, like catch him naked and alone, and if he lands for like 1 second, we can hopefully kind of just smash on him. Looks like there's going to be a breath attack going down, but we are in the forest a little bit. It probably won't get the best angle, so let's go ahead and run in here on these Blood Knights and see if we can get a little bit of a elite DPS going on. Yes. Oh yes, crush them. We do have Lord of the Storm up in like 7 or 8 seconds, and honestly, like our Chosens aren't taking any damage. You can see the Vampire Count army is very tattered. Ooh, that's a dangerous play, dude. That's a really dangerous. Kolek is a monster in melee. So we have Lord of the Storm, so we want to find a pocket of like magic troops. This is actually really good right here. You can see there's a ton of stuff. And Manfred's landing, but like if Kolek and the boys turn and start whomping on him, that's going to be ugly. He's going to go down quick, and that Lord of the Storm was really solid. And it looks like he's going to be pulling out right now, and our Chosen are pretty much in impeccable shape. You can see, I mean, even though Cairn Wraiths have magic, massive resistance, their HP pool is like still very low. So we should be able to get to them relatively shortly. So, all right, so Manfred's going to be cycle charging, which is fine. It looks like he's feigning a bit of a charge there to be expected. But really, I don't know if my opponent can take down my Shaggoths and Chosen. It's like they're too tanky. He was able to snipe my caster like really early on, but okay, so he's coming in right now, so we can go ahead and turn. And oh, it looks like Manfred actually did overextend a little bit, so we're going to get some hits there. Oh yeah, that was good. I think we did probably about 700-800 HP damage right there. So he's just going to kind of fall back right now. So let's go ahead and turn and keep working on the Blood Knights, because once the Blood Knights go, everything else is probably just going to crumble to our might. And Chosen are so beastly. They're not immune to psychology, so they could get like terror routed by these guys, but it doesn't seem like I'm having too many issues with terror routing and whatnot. So Manfred's back up in the sky. He's going to be trying to cycle charge me again, and every time he turns, we'll just kind of turn and whack him a couple times, and eventually he's going to go down. I mean, this is a lot of melee attack and weapon strength here from these 3 Shaggoths, so yeah, you can see he's just getting beaten on right now, just clubbed. Oh man, that was like 1,000 damage. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, Manfred, you're just getting whomped on, buddy. All right. So we've been focusing the Blood Knights the entire time, and we have so much anti-large on AP, and also these Aspiring Champions are probably like really helping against these magical, ethereal units in here. So you could use a haircut sometime soon. I'm going for like a bit of a biblical look, just a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I probably will get a haircut soon. I'm getting sick of it, to be honest. I've always wanted to see like how long I could grow my hair. So it looks like he's saying something to us. Shaggoth only. Okay, he doesn't like the Shaggoths. Well, okay. So we're going to go in here and keep working on Manfred right now, just keep spanking him a little bit. And yeah, the reason I go so many Shaggoths is because I was expecting Terrorgeist, and Terrorgeist get pretty countered pretty efficiently here. So, all right, great. So Manfred's going to fly up in the sky and probably crumble to death. He's at -32 leadership right now. And the Chosen are just linebackers. These guys are just fighting tooth and nail here. I mean, barely taking any casualties on any of those guys. And yeah, good. That's going to be it. All right. I'm sorry about fighting in the forest, guys. It's like, it's really bad from a spectator perspective, for sure. Yeah, Skaven? Don't you? I could have such a sweet mullet, for sure. Yeah, I could have a bomb mullet. So Manfred's gone. Yeah, GG to my opponent. It was a fun one. So if you guys are really worried about Terror Guy spam, just play Chaos and get a bunch of Shaggets and Chosen. The Chosen, like, there's not much on the Vampire roster that can deal with Chosen. Like, Cryptors can't, you know, the Ethereal, I guess these are actually a pretty decent choice, but their melee attack is so low, it's like 20 something. These guys have like almost 60 melee defense, so it's really hard for them. And the Shaggets are a pretty good, you know, counter against Manfred and, you know, those big spooky monsters units, so. Yeah. Yeah, the long hair is getting annoying because my entire life I've actually had like a buzz cut, so I'm not really used to, you know, this type of a look. So, all right, let's get some Skaven. Yeah, I think it's time for some Skaven loving, some Skaven action. What are you excited for, Corn Berserker? I ride unicorns. To answer your question, I'm personally more of a fan of the regular Dragon Ogre Shaggets, like, or the big ones. Okay, it's time for the Skaven because I don't know, I just like the mass and they just feel so much more impactful. Oh, Skaven versus dinosaurs. Can we beat the filthy dinos? All right, so we're gonna get Skrulk. So we can probably get these abilities. That should be fine. You definitely have to protect him though. It's a little bit dicey. This is gonna be a really hard matchup for sure. Like I think it's hard for this Skaven, but at least we do have the Warp Lightning Cannon and things like that to kind of shoot those big nasty dinos. The double assassin is really good because Skrulk can just get gooned by Krokar. You know, even Mazda Money can kind of run him over. So yeah, their melee attack is really low. No diplomacy here. We're all business, guys. All right, so for the front line, we probably just get some Plague Monks, and then we can get some, I don't even know if we want Clan Rats, maybe. Maybe a couple Clan Rats with shields, just in case he has, like, Skink Skirmishers. We can use them in the front line to kind of muck things up. And then for artillery, we definitely want a Warp Lightning Cannon. I think that's going to be really important here. So we want to go double, like 2 Warp Lightning Cannons. I feel like that could be a little bit overkill, so... oh, my football highlight reel? Yeah, I'll post that. Maybe we'll post that, like, on a landmark or something. Yeah, like when I hit a certain number of subs or something, that'd be fun. Okay, so Poison Wing Globadiers are going to be really solid here as well. You just need to watch out. Of course, they can take a bit of work. And do we want a Doom Wheel? Like, I'm a little bit afraid he's just going to mass dinosaurs, so maybe we just go with like double Warp Lightning Cannon. But that really depends on the map, and I think this is a fairly open field map, so we could get some Gutter Runners to like counterplay the Skinks. I don't know how they would do, but Gutter Runners with Poison are just such a good unit. And we probably want some Stormvermin with Halberds right here, and we can cut these guys and get some more Halberds. I think that's probably a safe bet. These guys, you know, aren't going to win any beauty contests, but they do stand up against the Dino Infantry. And I think we need some Rat Ogres too, because you need mass to stop the dinos. That's the thing. Otherwise, they're just going to run shop on you. So maybe we cut one of these Plague Monks and we get a group of Rat Ogres, which is going to give us a little bit of mass and density to our army. And yeah, I guess that'll do, Pig. Let's get some Skaven Slave Spears in here. I don't know, I'm not terribly in love with this army, but we're going to try our best to make it work. Yeah, the Warp Lightning Cannon is better against the dinos. Oh, Vampire Counts will come. Don't worry. Vampire Counts versus Terror Guy. The reason, Charles, I didn't play the Vamps is because I really don't like the matchup versus the Lizardmen. It's really rough. They can just stomp all over you. Like, it's really hard. But, you know, maybe I'll try and get it for you guys on the stream just to show you guys. But it's kind of like, I feel like I could win with vampires, but I just have to spam Terror Guys, get like 2 or 3 Terror Guys, send a dragon, and it's not really fun to watch. One sec, guys. All right, check out, oh guys, check out the shirt, by the way. Look at this monstrosity. It's actually like a pug shirt. See it? It's a pug. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a pretty good map for the Warp Lightning, I guess. At least there's some open field spaces for us to fight. What do you think of the top tier Vampire Lords? It depends on the matchup. I really think Red Duke is incredibly strong. El Sif is a really good ability, so. What is this? Is this like a structure we can destroy? No, that's actually a rock right there, so we can't destroy that. So let's pull our army back here for a moment. And, hey, and also you guys, for those of you guys that are sponsoring on the channel, let me know what emotes or emojis you guys want, because I actually have enough sponsors now that I can give you guys more emojis. So let me know, like, what you guys would like to see, be able to spam in chat, and I'll definitely do my best to oblige. So we'll get this cannon here, this cannon here. We're going to go ahead and get this Skaven, the elite Stormvermin back here, because these are really high value. We need to defend these at all costs. Okay. So our front line is just going to be Clan Rats and, you know, Plague Monks, and it'll probably lose to Saurus Warriors, but we do have Skrulk in the front, and Skrulk is, like, really a game changer in terms of, like, melee fights and everything, so Great. So we got this. We got Skrulk. He's going to have his 2 assassin buddies right here and right here. Yes. Yes. You like that shirt? Isn't that... Yeah. It's horrible. Wood Elves? Oh, the Wood Elves have a great matchup versus Lizardmen. I don't know what people are talking about with that. I really think they do. Yeah, I should have played Wood Elves. Damn, I'm sorry, guys. I actually really wanted to show you guys that and give you guys a little bit of advice in that matchup. I feel like the Wood Elves will take them out. Alright, so let's get these guys back here. I mean, the Wood Elves have so much anti-large and like great missile play. It's like, they bring so much to the table there. Mel Gibson? Christopher Lee would be a good one. But yeah, I feel like a Mel Gibson emoji would be good. I like that, Shepard. How does one get wreck duck? Yeah, I think we need to get some Mel Gibson. Okay, so he's hiding in the forest. I'm not sure what's going on there. So let's start shooting here. Honestly, like, we'll just wait. Like, we're the one with the range advantage, right? So he does have a bunch of skinks, of course. Oh my god. Oh no. All right, so let's go ahead and start chasing these guys with all of our little clan rats and stuff. Let's pull the plague monks back and just kind of try and screen them out to the best of our ability. So we could actually just start shooting them with warp lightning cannons. Oh no, it's so dirty. Kill them all. Yeah, the warp lightning cannon can actually do some work, but hopefully we can waste his ammunition here. So what we do, I think, is we just pull back, we go high and tight, and then we just actually leave the clan rats to kind of screen out in the front line, because the clan rats have shields, so they can take that fire no problem. All right, so let's go ahead and start shooting here at this guy, and then we can shoot here with this guy. And man, that is a lot of chameleon skinks. I don't even know how many groups that is. That's like, yeah, we didn't take that much damage. Some of our plague monks did take a little bit, and this is exactly what we want. We want to be taking the damage right here on these guys and not on our like plague monks and more elite troops. Okay, so the back line is relatively secure. We got some decent little fire there. He's probably still just going to lurk in the trees right here, but we basically just want to waste his ammunition. So yeah, we'll just keep these clan rats up in the front. Just kind of do it to it. I have no problem with that. I don't think he might be doing like an all skank army. Let's see, what does he have over here? So he has Krokar on Big Dinosaur. That's fine. So, but look at this. The clan rats are just going to tank this fire like pretty efficiently for sure. And we could move up some Globadiers to kind of like throw at these guys. Man, how did these Globadiers take so much damage? Did we get like friendly fire here? I think we might have. Okay. So let's just keep shooting at these dudes right here. Just poking them with those warp lightning cannons. Hopefully we're not getting friendly fire, but you can see we are cleaving some of those skinks right there. So how are the range on these guys? Yeah, we probably want to keep them back. We could also get Lord Skrulk and actually start using Vermintide to screen those guys. I think that might be a bit of a safer pick. He is coming up and around here, so let's go ahead and get these guys like postured and ready to go. It looks like there is going to be a Flock of Doom going down. Yeah, cool. Good stuff, good stuff. So keep screening here. Hey, Anthony, thanks for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, brother. All right, so we can summon some Vermintide. I'm just going to like have Skrulk kind of running with these guys. And let's go ahead and summon the Vermintide right here to kind of screen these guys out. And yeah, it doesn't cost much Winds of Magic, and honestly, it'll give us some tools to kind of chase these guys down. So, all right, great. So let's go ahead and chase here with this Vermintide. And they're going to crumble pretty quickly, but at the very least, it's going to like probably get a few of those skinks. And we could use the Plague Breath, I think. Yeah, how are we doing here? Yeah, we're still poking away. We're getting that fat deeps in. All right, cool. Here we go. Yes, chase those filthy dinosaurs. Hey, thanks, Anthony. I really appreciate it, man. I'll have a great Thanksgiving. Oh no, Skrulk, you don't want any of those skinks. They're all at like half ammo though, which is good. He's lurking over here in the trees. I'm not sure. I don't want to advance too far. I guess we could just advance and like push it on his main army at this point. Yeah, let's just do that. We can just push. I don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long. We'll keep the Storm Vermin back here, kind of defending a little bit, and we'll just kind of move forward from there. So, Skrulk and the boys, we can keep summoning these Vermintides to kind of muck these guys up. Our Warp Lightning Cannons, we'll go ahead and move one here, and the other one can be moved right here, and then let's get the Storm Vermin with Halberds kind of following up. So we get that extra little summon right there, so let's go ahead and chase with these guys right like so. And if Skrulk, I don't think Skrulk could catch any of those guys, that's the problem, but he's wasting all that ammunition on my fake ones, basically. Those things are just summoned to like fodder units. Yeah, and he's actually taking a bit of damage on them, so that's good. So we're going to move towards the main Dino army right now and just get ready to fight. Warp Lightning Cannons we're going to reposition here, and he might come in the back and try some shenanigans, so let's actually get the Rat Ogres back. So we're going to put them in group 4 and just have them like lurk in the back here. And yes, Clan Rats, keep chasing those filthy skinks. Great. All right, so we're going to get posture up on the high ground, just prepare for Krokar. We do have the Rat Ogres in case the Chieftains land, and the Halberds should be able to kind of fend them off pretty well too. I mean, those are elite Halberds. So let's go ahead and get another Vermintide going here. He is doing a lot of damage to us, so we might just get wrecked here because of this. So let's go ahead and summon another group of the Vermintide here. Hopefully that'll do some okay work against him. And Skrulk summon him? Come on, buddy. Summon them, my little rat friend. Do it. So here it comes, and then we can also get a Pestilent Breath, which is going to breathe right down the ranks of these guys and hopefully do some big damage. And did we get it? That was pretty good. Oh, that did some real good damage, actually. Okay, that was a solid engagement for us. So the Warp Lightning Cannon, we want one shooting here, we want the other one shooting here, and then let's get the Storm Vermin kind of guarding in the back. And I think the Rat Ogres are going to be needed in that frontline engagement, so cool. So the Warp Lightning Cannons are online. Let's go ahead and, you know, turn about face right here. Do we want to? Yeah, hopefully we can pop this Skink Chief out of the sky. We can go ahead and use this, what's it called, Libra Bondicus on him to burn him down as well. Let's get these warp bomber guys going after him. Cool. A very touchy game for sure. This is going to be a wild one, but yeah, he's going to start getting tagged by those Warp Lightning Cannons. Looks like these halberds need to stay in the back and defend these guys. We don't want them to be over chasing. And yeah, we're doing some okay damage there. It's not bad. Oh man, if we get him here with that, that's going to be real good. So we might actually just kill him here. So why are you guys kiting? Oh, I hate that. I always forget to do that, but that also reminds me that, yeah, I turned off the one group, not the other one. So, okay, so the Warp Lightning Cannon should finish that guy off. So we did get a free Skink Chief, which is good. And this guy he's shattered, so he's not coming back anytime soon. So let's go ahead and keep positioning forward like so and get the halberds kind of moving up here and here. And yeah, I don't know. I guess we could go ahead and like force the fight in the jungle. He probably doesn't have much considering like how much he invested in these little skinks here. I mean, that's like probably honestly like most of his army. So we're going to summon some more clan rats to kind of chase those guys down. Warp Lightning Cannons are going to scoot up, and Krokar's just basically just hiding from my artillery. And 1 and 2 and 3, good. So let's go ahead and get these little rats over here and have them keep chasing these chameleons. It's too bad that they're not the variant with the shields. I think that would be really nice. So Skrulk Daddy's going to run over here, and then the Warp Lightning Cannons, we just want to have them focusing on Krokar like this entire time. Rat Ogres, we want to have them chasing on the big dinos as well. This guy, and yeah, I don't know. The frontline engagement's going to be real rough. Like, it's going to go badly because we're so beat up and tattered. But we do have that really good focus fire there, which hopefully should be pretty good. And does he have a Bastillodon with the Revivification Crystal? He does. So let's get our 2 assassins, have them go here. Skrulk and the boys can go there as well. Globideers, we want them to be focusing down this guy. And Storm Vermin with halberds. Oh, these are actually Skaven Slaves. So we can just use them to kind of bolster that frontline engagement. Krokar is going to be taking a ton of firepower, and even if our frontline buckles, we do have those halberds in the back. So let's go ahead and pop this ability right here to give us some goodies, and then we can summon some rats right here to help out as well. Krokar and company, man, he is really swarming on us. So let's just kind of keep working on that Revivification Crystal. The Rat Ogres we can send on Krokar as well. And what else do we got here? We do have this Pestilent Breath, so we could go ahead and pop that right here on these Source Warriors that are coming through. And yeah, we're actually taking down his big units pretty quick. And let's get those Rat Ogres kind of like mucking him up. The 2 assassins we want to go here, and let's go ahead and pop the trophy heads on him. Yeah, that's going to be good. Great. So Skrulk, we just have to be really conservative with him and just make sure he doesn't get like caught and popped here. And from there, I think we should be okay. So we're not being threatened in the back line, so I'm actually going to pull these halberds up and pull these guys back here. And how are our assassins doing? Are they going after the big T-Rex? I think they are. So Blessed with Filth could be pretty good here, but yeah, most of our frontline troops are pretty beat up and tattered anyway, so let's kind of keep pulling back, do a bit of a tactical retreat. And you can see the skinks are going to be advancing over there. I'm not sure where they're going to be going. Maybe going after my goodies in the... Yeah, they might be going. Oh, we'll see. Let's see if we can save these Globideers, though. That's going to be really important. Krokar is starting to take a lot of damage. Our assassins... Wow, they both got terror routed, which really is rough here. So let's go ahead and run back here. Go ahead and pop the Skaven Slave Summon right here. And hopefully those assassins can rally, though. Man, okay, they're coming back now, which is good. So let's get them going after that Revivification Crystal. And are we going to get that summon? Come on, get it, get it, get it. Globideers, you guys need to hustle back. We do have the Storm Vermin and Auxiliary, so we should be fine. Let's move those ones over here there to cover. And is there any like Pestilent Breath we could do or anything? Oh, this could actually be really good. So, oh yeah, get it, get it, get it, get it, Skrulk. Chase them down, chase them down. But Krokar's taking a lot of damage for sure. We just need to kind of pull these guys back. Let's get our assassins kind of going after the big dinos right here. Or maybe we should just like run right now. I think that might be a better bet. Okay, great. So we got a bunch of troops rallying. Let's get everyone kind of re-engaging here. And what is this? This is Skrulk, so we can go ahead and use Libra Bondicus right here on Krokar, which is going to be really nice. And these halberds, yeah, I think we just kind of like run and stay on top of these halberds. So we need to kind of scurry across here, just use as much cover as we possibly can. Hopefully the Storm Vermin halberds can really like do their job there. But man, even our dumpster troops are just getting routed here, which is really bad. So just keep focusing Krokar down. Honestly, if we can get him, we might have a chance of like taking this game here. And let's get these guys going here. The Storm Vermin defending. And bounce power is actually surprisingly even considering, but I think that's largely due to Krokar just being so darn low. We need to get Skrulk back though. He's a little bit surrounded here, so I made a bit of a mistake letting him get kind of trapped like that. So our assassins, a little bit unimpactful this game, but let's see if we can get them back in action here. And it looks like we did get knocked off this cannon, so let's get back online here and keep shooting at Krokar. So Krokar is pretty much offline here. Like if we can chase him off the map, that's going to be really big. So let's kind of keep shooting him and running. Come on, Skaven, do it. Oh yeah, Rod of Corruption there is going to be so juicy. Okay, good. So we did that, and we're facing a really trollish Lizardman build right now. Like this is so troll. All right, so we got a lot of guys coming back. If we can get one more Vermin side, although it looks like we're out of Winds of Magic. So is there any way we can finish off Krokar? Yeah, we want to finish Krokar like really bad here. So let's get those Storm Vermin back here. We can get this guy going after the Revivification Crystal. But yeah, if you don't finish off Krokar, he's just going to heal, which is so horrible. Okay, so Storm Vermin and everyone's coming back in. Skrulk Daddy's going to be charging in for a moment to kind of buy some time. And then we can kind of, you know, pull him back and through because we do have a lot of assassins. And, oh man, we let him get surrounded though. That's not good at all. So we do have the trophy heads. Can we pop that on Krokar? It looks like he's just going to be running into the forest here. Let's actually turn and shoot at this Pistolodon. And it looks like he's trying to like fight through my my other guys over here. So, okay. Skrulk, we just need to get him out. Like, we can't have him getting surrounded like this. I think that might have actually cost us the game, that misplay. Letting Skrulk get trapped there. But our assassins are working on these guys. How's he doing? Can he path through? Can he path through there? If he can, I think we're okay. But Krokar is back online, which is not good at all. You can see he's like scurrying around in the back here. So let's get these Stormvermin with the halberds kind of shooting at him. This Warp Lightning Cannon can shoot at him as well. And Skrulk Daddy, we need you to get out of there. Come on, buddy. Come on, waddle, waddle. The assassins are fighting, but it looks like we actually did break his Pistolodon there, which is really good. So let's pop Stand Your Ground, which is going to keep Skrulk Daddy fighting. Looks like we do have these skink cohorts that are being chased off here. Let's get these Rat Ogres chasing him, and man, if we could have chased Krokar, I think we would have been in really good shape. Hey, welcome to the live stream, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Come on, fight, fight. Or maybe we push out this way. Like, oh man, I guess we just like try and fight our way out because I don't think we're going to get out in the traditional manner. So let's collapse here. Krokar is actually, he's running out into the open. So this Warp Lightning Cannon is pretty much taken care of. Do we have a trophy heads for him? We do. So let's go ahead and pop that right here, which is going to lower pretty much all of his stats. And do we have the assassins that can fight him? I don't think so. That was a really close game. Damn. Well played. Well played. We could have dealt with it, I think, if we could have chased Krokar off, but, you know, having that many skinks to deal with, because it was literally like 6 or 7 groups of chameleon skinks. It was really hard to, like, deal with that with the build we brought. So, yeah, well played. It was a hard-fought battle, for sure. Stormvermin were real MVPs, though. These guys really kind of held their own and fought hard, so. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. You're actually super thirsty for some DLC for Warhammer 2? What lords can deal with Krokar? I would say that, what's his name is pretty good. Kolek. Like, Kolek can put up a great fight. Yeah, absolutely. Nanamashos, yeah, Kolek all day. That was a good game, though. I mean, but dealing with that many skinks is just so hard. I think we did the right thing by using Skrulk to use the Pestilent, like the Vermintide, to just constantly be chasing them with, like, you know, fodder rats. He did run out of ammunition, and it was very close. At the end, we almost killed Krokar. If we could have, like, pushed him off, I think the game could have gone in our favor. It was a really good game, though, for sure. The Liz Army is what I've always wanted you to play with more Pterodons. Yeah, Pterodons are fun. Yes. Yeah, oh yeah, Lizard vs. Chaos is a good matchup. It's a really good matchup. Yeah, heck yeah, guys. If you can load up the Tormentor Swords on Thanes. Yeah, Tormentor Swords are really good against the Dinosaurs. But what actually a lot of Dino players do against the Dwarves is they just go Mass Source Warriors. No, I never played RuneScape. No. Never played it, Anthony. Hey, Armando. Hey, cheers, man. Yeah, it's been a good stream so far. We've had a couple real good battles here. We had a Chaos battle in game 1, then we had a very long Skaven battle. That one was like a good 20 minutes deep. Yeah, it was a ferocious one, to say the least. So hopefully you don't get the found match bug. I really hope not. That would be sad. Dude, it's all about that Walker Texas Ranger, man. Some goblin shenanigans. Well, we have the Gobbo King here in chat. the king of goblins himself. All right, let's go ahead and queue out there. I'm Chuck Norris right now. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Chuck Norris. Like back in the 90s, I used to watch Walker Texas Ranger like nonstop. Saurus can actually trade effectively with dwarves. Yeah, they can. They just swarm you. They just get like hordes of, and then what the dwarves end up doing is bringing a ton of anti-large stuff. So. Oh, looks like we're playing the same guy. So he's definitely a good player. So, what do we want to play? He's going to play Wood Elves. Hey, Colm. Raise the Krell. Ooh, Krell against the Wood Elves is not a good matchup. Let's see. What do we want to play here? We could go Warriors of Chaos. Warriors of Chaos are going to be pretty good here, I think. But yes, I will get Krell for you. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Yeah, let's play Chaos for now. That'll be fine. All right, so we're going to get Sigvald. This is like a good matchup versus Wood Elves, although I feel like you guys have already seen this. So I want to like do something a little bit different. I mean, who would you guys want to see against these guys? Could do High Elves. High Elves versus Wood Elves is definitely pretty good for the Wood Elves, I would say. Yes, Krell hype. Boys versus Wood Elves is really hard too. Their skirmishers are incredibly powerful. So let's go ahead and get Prince Sigvald. We'll go ahead and we'll do Vampires next game and get Krell. Yeah, but I think for this build against Wood Elves, especially considering he's a good player, like we want to... This is the guy who brought the 6 Skinks against me last game, so I can probably expect a similar tactic against him here. So let's get some Forsaken, which are obviously going to be very, very good in this matchup. And we can also get a couple Marauders too. We want to go very wide and just try and swarm. That's like honestly the way to do this matchup. Let's get one more Marauder here. And then, do we want Death? I feel like Deathcaster is probably going to be the safest bet, like dealing with the Troll Skirmishers and everything. Yeah, so we'll get a Deathcaster here, but he might just be trying to snipe my Chaos Sorcerer. Yes. Moosione, you just like the yellow vampire counts? Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. You know what? Actually, let's try something a little bit different. We're going with the Warp Chicken. We're bringing the KFC back to town. So we don't really need Plague of Rust. Searing Doom should be fine. Glittering, yeah, Transmutational Lead's pretty good. Okay. So Warp Chicken's very durable against Missile Fire, for sure. Yeah, I think. So I don't know, maybe. And I have a suspicious feeling my stream is being watched. Based on what I saw last game. So what we'll do is, hang on guys. We're going to turn this on for a second here. Yes, he can see what I clicks, but not what I picks. That's a pretty cool, actually, waiting screen there. All right, so we're going to change up the build a little bit from what I just brought. So let me see here. Let's get some of these guys. Empire needs 11. This is in honor of Dob Plays, the Warp Chicken. It's his favorite. Okay, let's get some of these dudes right here, and I think this will be good. I think this will be just fine. Yeah, we don't have like the most AP, but again, you don't really need them too much. The boiled chicken build, finger licking delicious. Okay, I think we're good. I like this build. It'll be fun. I don't even know if we want any of those guys. I feel like it's just like, okay. We're going straight to the Colonel. The only thing he knows I have is the Warp Chicken. I changed up a lot of that army, so if he's watching. I don't know, I just had a feeling the way he deployed last game in the units he picked that he knew. I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just being a conspiracy theorist right now. Because he's probably just going to spam the Glade Riders with the Hagman Tip, so I want troops that don't really get trolled too much by that. Yes. Swiggity Swooty, coming for that KFC. Alright, good luck to my opponent. Let's have some fun, man. Okay. Yes, it is time. I should have gone full Sirtha Ek, but Sirtha Ek isn't good against these guys. Okay, so Sirtha Ek, Sirtha Ek. Everyone loves the Warp Chicken. Who doesn't love a little KFC action in their lives? The guy on the right needs to shave. Don't you dare tell Chuck Norris he needs to shave. Warp Chicken's really hard to kill. He's really tough to kill. So this guy can be group 3. So Chaos Knights are also really good because they're very impactful. Like they can run over pretty much all the high elf troops. 4 and 5. Oh, well that did not work well. Okay, so 3 and you need to go in 2. 3. Then oh no, that got screwed up. Okay, well let's go ahead and degroup all these guys. I'm trying hard here, George. Okay, so these two can go ahead and deploy over here. They're going to be a little bro squad. We have our other bro squad over here, and 3. It's too bad that the Chaos Warhounds don't have Vanguard deployment, you know? It's definitely pretty annoying. So Warp Chicken needs to be leading his forces. He has really good missile and magic resist, so against high elves, he's pretty impervious to damage. Yes. Yeah, Lore of Tzeentch, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Revivification Crystal, you're not missing too much. KFC, like, it tastes really good, but every time I've had KFC, I felt like I was going to die afterwards. So, okay, great. So, oh, what happened to these groups here? Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. Okay, my groups keep getting screwed up. Okay, so this guy is going to be in group 5. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so great. He can go here. These guys can go here, and these guys can go ahead and ride over here. Great. So our army's looking pretty good. He actually has Wildwood Rangers, which are going to take a ton of damage against Forsaken and stuff, because Wildwood Rangers have very poor armor. So we should be fine. And yeah, we're bringing the KFC, guys. No mercy. It's time. The Colonel. This is the Colonel's revenge for the masked skinks last game. We're getting that sweet revenge. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. So let's go ahead and engage here. Marauders obviously get massacred pretty hard in the front line here, but Warp Chicken, we want him diving in here. We basically just have to watch out for that dragon. That's going to be the biggest thing. So let's get those guys charging up the hill. Those guys charging up the hill as well. And the KFC Lord rises in the east. Let's do a little bit of side strafing. And we'll get these Chaos Knights here, and we can actually slam right into these guys. I think that's going to be fine. And these Hounds we want to pull up the top, and these Hounds can go ahead and just get right over the hill here. And yeah, KFC Lord's he's gonna do it to it. So let's cast Transmutational Lead right here on all of these troops and kind of just buckle him. And oh man, these Chaos Knights coming in are just gonna dumpster these guys. So that's gonna be really good. So Warp Chicken, that Transmutational Lead doing some heavy lifting. These guys are on the back. Let's get the hounds going here. And these hounds can go ahead and collapse here. So you can see his backline pocket is already like, you know, falling apart. And these Forsaken we can have go engage the Azrai Spears. We'll have some of these guys help. And these guys, oh man, we're getting all in that chicken coop right now, guys. We're just going full KFC right now. All right, so let's go ahead and use the bombardment right here on these Wildwood Rangers. We'll have these guys go here. And man, his archers are just being feasted on. This is revenge for all those stupid skinks from last game. All right, so I think it's going well. Honestly, it's a little bit hard to tell. And he really messed up some of my Chaos Knights over there. I don't know how he did that, but let's go finish off his caster here. We'll get these Marauders coming up and over on the high ground. These Marauders can go here. And, oh, did he have, like, Azrai Spears? Oh, I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's fine. So Warp Chicken's having a good old jolly time at our opponent's expense, I would say. He does have some of these guys here, so let's go ahead and detach. Forsaken can stay here. We are going to get in and kill his caster. So, oh, man, these archers are just going to get munched on right now. So KFC Lord, we just want to make sure he doesn't end up fighting those very like elite troops there, and getting all these archers here is going to be really nice. So let's go ahead and get the Poison Hounds. And how's KFC Lord doing? Okay, he's dropping those buckets on my opponent, which is always a good thing. I think we got this battle. I feel like his backline is super heavily compromised, so let's go ahead and just keep riding away from those Azrai Spears. We can grab the Warhammer or the Marauders up here and have them fight Azrai Spears. That's like a super good engagement for us. All right, so we have some Chaos Knights back here, so we can have them go ahead and charge these wounded troops down here in the low ground. Let's get these Marauders fighting against these guys. And I'm just going to save up Winds of Magic right now. And you guys see we're using the Marauders to screen while our Chaos Knights just like feast on the archers and everything. That's definitely going to be very good. So, all right. So Chaos Knights, we want to pull them over and see if we can get any rear charges on his like last troops over here. Like this pocket right here is going to be really nice. So let's go ahead and use a bombardment. Nah, I don't think we need to. That's fine. Chaos Knights. All right, where are you guys at? Let's have you guys slam down this hill. Slam, slam, da, da, da. Let the boys be boys. So we got a good charge there. And I keep forgetting Wildwood Rangers have really good AP, so I think that's partially how he killed my troops, like initially, or killed my my guys. So, all right. So yeah, dinos are definitely a very strong faction, guys. I honestly think like the dinosaurs are the strongest faction in the game. They're so hard to deal with. Like, man. All right, so he used to Prey of Anathrama, I think, on the Chaos Knights, which is going to let us get slammed a little bit. And it looks like a Dragon Breath coming down, so that was really good. Well played. It definitely did some huge damage to my guys. So let's go ahead and push up the hill, make sure to polish off the rest of these troops, and finger licking delicious. It's a good time for all. I'm paying payback every grudge. All right, so we can get Warp Chicken here. And actually, do we want to just swarm his Lord right now? I don't think so. So these Chaos Knights are doing real good. We can have them go up the hill and, you know, finish off these guys. And we have a ton of Marauders and everything coming back, but we don't want to be fighting the dragon. That's like an opportunity for my opponent to get back into the game. So we want to kill everything and then just like finish off his Lord last. That's definitely going to be the prudent decision here. So Forsaken can collapse on these archers. We have some hounds going up here. Like, the only way my opponent can get back into this game is if he kills my Lord. Like, other than that, I think we're in really good shape. So let's go ahead and keep posturing here. These Chaos Knights can recharge again against his infantry on the low ground. Does he have anything left here? He has some Azrai Spears. I guess we could just collapse and finish those guys. Good. Okay. All right, Warp Chicken. You need to kill these guys a little bit faster. These Azrai Spears are not going quietly into the good night. So we do have a final transmutation here. We can actually cast that on his Lord. Might as well. It does some pretty decent damage, and we'll just kind of swarm right here and see if we can polish off the last of these forces. And, yeah, I don't know if he has much else. Let's go ahead and check for routing units for myself, and we can get those guys re-engaged here against those Azrai Spears. And it looks like we are going to buckle this high ground position, which is going to be good. Oh, man, we're going full KFC. Colonel Sanders would be proud. Looks like his Glade Lord's getting dumpstered a little bit too, so we can go ahead and just swarm him. He has nothing left. Everything else is shattered, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right, that's revenge for the skinks. We had to satisfy the grudge. And honestly, if I were to play in, you know, a competitive, I don't think that game was longer than 5 minutes. Maybe. Well, we can show people warp. We can show people the KFC Lord tactic. Okay, cool. So yeah, so now we're gonna play Krell. So we need to find a matchup in which Krell would be good. So Corback, thank you so much for the $10 donation, man. I'll definitely entertain you with the Krell here in a moment. Yes. Hopefully we fight the dwarves. I think that would be kind of a preferential matchup because Krell is really good against the Dawi. Against High Elves, he's kind of useless because you don't really need the AP at all. Yes. Okay, so some questions. Warp Chicken or hey Nico. Yeah, I'll try and get some Hippogriff Knights in on stream. Fight monsters with monsters. Yeah, Norska is going to be really good against the dinosaurs, I think. Yeah, thank you so much, Nico. Really appreciate it, brother. All right, let's do it. It's Gotham's Reckoning. It's time. I hope that made you proud, Dog Place. The Warp Chicken, seeing you're the herald of the Warp Chicken, man. You're its summoner. You summon it from the warp to wreak death and destruction upon the world. Oh man, okay. I'm playing Nanamachi's good, but okay, whatever. I'm a man of my word. Don't stream snipe me. Don't do it. Okay, so he's playing Skaven. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to get Heinrich. This might be the reason we lose, but I don't really care, to be honest. It's fine. Okay. Cloak of Mist and Shadows, why not? We'll get... Whatever. Let's just go big. So against the Skaven, what do we want to do? I feel like we're going to be dealing with like a ton of artillery and shenanigans. No, Lady Turin and I will... Well, we're going to be getting married here in the United States, probably. Yeah. Oh, maybe I do a warp chicken. Oh no, a KFC. A KFC emoji. Oh man, that'll be great. Either one is fine. OP, dude. Yeah, Nanamasha is in stream. He's not gonna stream snipe me. He's a good dude. He's a good man. But yeah, Skaven is fine. Skaven, it's gonna be, if he gets Warp Lightning and just shoots Krell, it's gonna be hard. Gojira, I love the squeal. The squeal of rage. No, I don't need to cover it against Nanamashas. He's a good dude. I don't think he's gonna troll me, so okay. So we'll get a couple of those guys, and then honestly, like, skeletons in the front line are gonna be pretty strong, I think, because like you don't need much against Skaven. Like fighting fodder with fodder is really good. Let's try something a little bit goofy. Okay, so we got that. We can go ahead and get... Man, I don't even know. I feel like we get 2 of those just to give us some like heavy lifting. Hey Kai, thanks for sponsoring, dude. Really appreciate it, my man. Welcome to the family. Live stream our wedding? Well, you have to ask Lady Turin about that. I don't know. So I don't know how I feel about Blood Knights here. I feel like they are just a little bit much. Wedding at KFC. Al Gorst is getting buffed? What whispers? When is this happening? Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. We could do the Unholy Lodestone. What does that give us? That gives us, like... Is that heal? Does it give melee attack? Okay, so this one gives healing, and then it also gives melee defense. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it. We're going with a bunch of junky infantry anyway, so... Man, I have no idea how this is going to work. Okay, here we go. It's time. It is time. I'm really excited. You guys are getting a full ridiculous build. Sirtha Ek, Sirtha Undead. I actually have a Sirtha Sigmar game coming out. Sirtha Sigmar, it's Volkmar on his chariot. I mean, it's the closest they can get to Sirtha Eking people. Kai, you've been trying that Skaven build? Good, man. Yeah, Skaven are really strong. They're top tier. I honestly think Skaven can compete with anyone. They're really, really good. Yeah, not sure how this game's going to go. I mean, we're using zombies and corpse carts, so I kind of want to just have zombies fighting Skaven slaves and see how it goes. The Blood Knights are there to deal with Doom Wheels and stuff. And then also the Rat Ogre, so, yeah. I just have to make sure my Lord doesn't get sniped. Oh, Vargeist would have been so great. Damn. Damn. Oh, Gorse gets 5 new skill trees. Yeah, but that's for single player. I don't really care about that too much. I have no desire to play Helman Gorst in campaign. Just no desire whatsoever. Damn, I should have gotten Vargeist. That would have been a perfect opportunity. All right, nobody's going to expect this many zombies, guys. So let's go ahead and do this. So if he has, like, skirmishers, at least the zombies can muck them up. Oh, man, this is so, like, out of character for my build. Like, using something like this. This is literally The Walking Dead. Yes, okay. So then our secondary line can be back here. Okay, so we got 2 Graveguard at least. The Graveguard should trade pretty efficiently. We're just trying to, like, attrition down our opponent. Just wear him down. Just grind him down with the zombie hordes. But the zombies are honestly all going to crumble pretty quick. So we'll get that corpse cart right there. Heinrich can be lurking. Probably we want the Blood Knight escort to be, like, right behind him. In case he gets, like, gooned by something. And then 2 and 3. 2, 3. Okay. I actually kind of like this build. I feel like it's cool. Yeah, Tomb Kings will be coming out eventually, I'm sure. Empire and multiplayer is good. They're hard. Empire's hard to play. Yeah, Empire is really tough to play. Bannerlords, well, as soon as Bannerlords comes out, I will play it. Have you guys ever heard of a game called Spellforce? There's a game called Spellforce 3 coming out. It kind of looks like Age of Empires. I thought about giving it a try, but... Alright, so let's go ahead and start marching towards our opponent. Oh, he has Sensor Bearers. Alright, so that's gonna be fun. So, we have the Terrorgeist to counter the Doom Wheels, which should be fine. So let's go ahead and start flying over. Yes, the zombie hordes go forth. Yes, shamble my creatures. Hey, Adam, thanks for the donation, man. Skaven vs. Lizardman. Oh, man, we actually did play that on stream. I had a really close game versus someone who spammed a bunch of freaking... What's it called against me? let's go ahead and use the breath attack on these sensor bears. Should do some pretty good damage. Oh no, we don't want to use it on the Grace here. We want it on these sensor bears. Great. So we're breathing that sweet fire. So that's actually, yeah, it does a little bit of damage. Nothing terribly special, but should be okay. So let's go ahead and get the zombie hordes kind of marching in here. We'll get this Terrorgeist intercepting this Doom Wheel and the other Doom Wheel. I'm not sure where it went. Where is that guy? Is he lurking in the shadow somewhere? He's back here. Okay. We can go ahead and chase that. Heinrich's coming in hot and heavy. The Blood Knights we want to put in group 4 and just have them wait. So the Blood Knights we can go ahead and swarm here. And let's actually come back and see if we can goon his Lord real quick, because I don't think he's paying attention here. So we're going to go ahead and use Von Hells right here. We have his Lord pinned down. And the other Terrorgeist is going to be fighting the Doom Wheel, which is exactly what we want. So great. So now we have time for the zombie summon. So let's go ahead and summon some zombies back here to see if we can muck these guys up. This corpse cart we just want to park right here, and good. So we get the zombies, which is going to be great. Man, he's doing a ton of damage against this Terrorgeist, though, but it's also fighting the Doom Wheel, so I can't complain. So let's pop all these different buffs, and his Lord's in a little bit of trouble here. How are we doing? So this Terrorgeist, it needs to be fighting these guys, and the Blood Knights and everyone. We want them to be going after the, what are these? Are these Storm Vermin? Oh, where'd they even come from? How'd they get, oh, he used the dreaded 13th spell, so very well played. So we're going to go ahead and use Invocation of Nehek right here on these Blood Knights, which is going to do a ton of healing. And this Terrorgeist, oh no, summon Krell! Krell! Summon! Come on! Why is it not letting me summon you? Okay, Cloak of Mist and Shadows here. Let's keep these guys going after the high value targets right here. We do get that Krell action off, so let's go ahead and summon some more zombies in the back line. And how is our Terrorgeist doing? So he's doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and dive him on this Grace here again. And Heinrich and the boys are doing a very, very good job. More zombies. Always going to be necessary. And what happened? Did Krell just disappear? Oh, I couldn't even use Krell. Like, it just didn't go off. Oh, that's such a bummer. Man, alright, so whatever. So let's keep chasing here, just trying to like goon his Lord a little bit, and we are in the back line, kind of. So let's go ahead and keep pushing through here. This other Terrorgeist was able to kill that Doom Wheel, which is really good. So yeah, like the Krell summon like started to go off and then it just didn't work. Like that's so buggy. Man, that really bums me out. So hopefully you still appreciate seeing Heinrich in action. He's just running around with his pimp sword having a good old time. So, and Blood Knights are a little bit mucked up by all these troops here. Let's get these zombies pathing here. Looks like the zombie hordes in the front line are actually doing a really good job kind of mucking everything up. So let's push back here. Let's push in here, and it looks like we're able to. Yeah, let's keep chasing this guy. We don't want to take the brakes off. We're gonna use Invocation of Nehek on the Blood Knights, who are a very, very expensive target. Let's see if we can pull them back this way. Have them work on this Doom Wheel. And yeah, those Terrorgeist chasing his Lord is gonna be really hard for him to deal with. So great. So we can summon some zombies here. We probably want to summon some up on top of Heinrich here to make sure he doesn't get like surrounded and killed. The Blood Knights are going to be swarming the Doom Wheel, which is good. We got skeletons fighting back here. And how are our Terrorgeist doing? They're doing pretty good. So let's keep them focusing the appropriate targets. And we definitely don't want to be playing any games. So let's keep going here. Get him. But yeah, the bounce bar is starting to tilt in our favor. This corpse guard is actually augmenting our stats pretty substantially in here. And Heinrich is going to be coming in to do it to it. Yeah, Krell did pretty good. Krell's your motivation, Anna. Do tell. But yeah, those Terrorgeist were able to counter those Doom Wheels like really efficiently. So let's keep chasing down his Lord. We don't want to take the brakes off. We have to just keep chasing this guy. So let's keep pathing after him. And how's Heinrich doing? Heinrich's in good shape. We probably want to save up for an Invocation of Nehek at this point. I think that's going to be our best bet. Let's get these guys going after the Plague Monks, and come on, get them. Did we get him? Did we kill the Lord? Oh, we did. Good. So now we can actually just send the Terrorgeist to kill these Globadiers, and that should be game, set, match. All right, great. So we've done it. Wow, we did it. Heinrich. I don't know what happened to Krell. I tried to cast Krell, and he just I got interrupted while I was casting, and then it just didn't summon him. Heinrich's definitely pissed about that, but, you know, it was still a great game. We were able to actually, you know, take out a decent Skaven army, which is good, with, like, a Heinrich build. I mean, he was basically just like a Haggard Necromancer on foot. Yeah. All right, cool. So that's going to be it. I'm pretty sure everything else is going to tear it out from here. So, man, all right, cool. We actually did it. We did it, Anakin. I have the high ground. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, cool. So the corpse cart, the zombies, I actually really liked that zombie front line. Like, I felt like we still have a bunch of them fighting. Zombie, man, I have so many games to cast. So many games to cast. Krell is on strike for not being a permanent hero. Oh, man. That was really good. All I wanted to do was a Doom Wheel build and in turn bring some dumb zombie things that beat the Doom Wheels. Dude, I'm telling you, the zombies can muck things down. Like, I had 6 zombies in the front, and like, he had a lot of elite stuff, which aren't going to be great against the zombies, so. Oh, man. That's so funny. Oh, man, that was really good. Yeah, Anna. I can't wait to see Anna's creations on the gram of Instant. And Anna, if you like, feel free to give everyone a link to Instagram if you want. Oh man, that was a good one. I'm surprised we were able to get that. Even without Krell. We didn't even get Krell there. That's too bad. Yeah, Heinrich is OP. They should nerf him. He's better than Al Gorst for sure. Often hear that lizards are tier 1, but I can't beat Chaos. Yeah, Chaos is pretty good against Lizardmen, but Lizardmen have the advantage, I think. I mean, they'll spam Shaggets against you, but honestly, like, Krokar can endure if you provide the appropriate support. Or you can even bring mods to money. You just use Nets of Amnitalk and like lock them down and then counter them with, you know, other large threats. I mean, Lizardmen are just such a superior faction. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Probably another half hour or so. I'm actually going to grab some water real quick. I've just been drinking coffee this whole time, so I need some hydration so I can keep playing for you guys. So let me go ahead and put on some music in the meantime. Okay, here we go. I'll be right back. I can't run that or I'll probably get the video taken down. Is Anna talking smack? Anna, what are you doing? Oh, you guys can't hear me. Okay, that's enough Ghost Cop for now. Okay, I got it. Okay, so Bretonia. Knights of Bretonia. Alright, so let's go with the Enchantress for now. She's actually pretty good here. Do we want Dwellers Below? Maybe. I'm sorry that music was so loud, guys. Music has been killed. Music has been killed. Alright, so we're facing off against Spleen. So, due to popular request, we'll get some Royal Hippogriff Knights. And then on top of that, in the front line, I think Foot Squires are going to be the way to go. But you don't want to go all Foot Squires because most of your infantry are going to get massacred by the Dark Elves anyway. So I actually think it's prudent to go very wide with like Men-at-Arms here. And then for our real AP, let's actually get some Questing Knights. We can just use them in the front line to kind of smash. And do we want any anti-large stuff? I feel like we have a ton of AP. Oh, guys, I think it's time. We're just going to go full ridiculous this game. Let's go ahead and bless these guys with some of these trebuchets, which should be pretty good. So we'll cut these. We'll cut these. Man, this is an ugly build. Oh my goodness. This thing is hideous. This is probably the ugliest build I've played since I can remember. Maybe we cut one of these Men-at-Arms here just to get some Chalice Potion action. I think that's okay. Okay. Man. This is rough. Yes, Anna. Be prepared for a lifetime of that. Honestly, the music wasn't even that loud on my computer. It was just, I guess the volume was pretty loud on stream. Yeah, we played Lizards earlier, Bruno. Yeah, it was the first game we fought Lizards. I'll play Lizardmen at one point on stream. I just don't like playing them, to be honest. I don't like playing OP factions. It just, I don't know. I'd rather win with factions like Bretonnia. Oh man, so we're gonna bless these guys, dudes. We're blessing hard. We're gonna preach. Hopefully he's not watching stream, or else I'm in trouble. Blessed Trebuchets. You know, I'm kind of concerned if he brings Malekith. Although the Royal Hippogriff Knights might be able to beat him with healing. Is Wookiee gonna be the ring bearer? Anna, do you want Wookiee to be our ring bearer? Or do we dress Italian Spartacus up as Gollum and have him be our ring bearer? Hard to say, right? I thought this was a more open field map, so trebuchets might not be as good on here, but it's okay. Whatever. We'll deploy like right over here and just kind of trebuchet him and make him come to us. Yeah. Hey, yeah, you're welcome. All right. It's time. Do my stretches. There you go. Lady Turin has answered your question about who's going to be our ring bearer. So let's get the blessing on, guys. We're gonna bless some fools today. Let's go ahead and just keep some men-at-arms back here in reserve. And yeah, it's not gonna be the best fight. Since we have like scarce forces, we probably want to spread out a little bit. Let's get some men-at-arms and auxiliary. We'll put one right here, and then one right here. So our front line is gonna get crushed, but we really want to just kind of like try and spread them out and make him nervous, make the boy watch. And yeah, we probably want these other men-at-arms defending this this guy right here. So we don't want any like Dark Rider shenanigans to take these out because they are expensive. Okay, great. So this will be our main force right now. Fey Enchantress can be in the middle. Her healing is really important if you're going to be playing with the Royal Hippogriff Knights. Can we hide them in the forest, actually? I think that would be pretty good. Okay, great. It's time. Ryan, no biting off our fingers. Okay, here we go. So it's time to get blessed, bro. We're going to bless you so hard. Get blessed, son. All right, so we can just keep shooting at, you know, whatever's in the front for now. The Bretonnian forces can kind of wade into the swamp. And the Royal Hippogriff Knights, oh, he actually didn't bring any archers. Oh, he's going Cirtha Elf. Okay, so we're going to start blessing him right now. Hopefully we can have some fun here. Let's go ahead and shoot these Blackguard and Nogrond. And yeah, it's go time. It's going to be fun. So at least we have the Cav to block up the chariot play, because we can just basically charge those Cold One chariots and just shut them down. And the Trebuchet's not doing a whole lot. I honestly don't know if they've hit anything yet. All right, so let's go ahead and charge here. We want to take the charge before he's able to get in there and do a bunch of damage. So let's do this and this. Royal Hippogriff Knights we can kind of keep in reserve, and it looks like he's going to pull back, so we just have to keep him honest here, basically. Because if we keep blessing him, I think we're going to be okay. Like, we can just kind of sit back and just wait. But he's getting some really good fire with those guys, actually, so that's a little bit nasty. All right, so let's go ahead and advance right now. We're going to push it. Let's get these guys going here. And these guys can actually just slam right into the front line. That's totally fine with me. We'll get the men-at-arms going after the Bleak Swords. And no, actually, yeah, we can use these guys in the front line to kind of smash up on these guys. Actually, let's get the Royal Hippogriff Knights crushing this this hag right here. That's going to be really strong. So we're pulling this back, and we're going to be taking most of our shock damage over here. And our Quest Knights seem to be doing a pretty good job, at least. So let's go ahead and get it right there. Good. So that was perfect. And our Royal Hippogriff Knights are going to kill this Death Hag really, really fast, guys. Okay. So the Bretonnian Knights are kind of lurking in the shadows. We're just going to wait and see where he goes. He's trying to intercept us with the Blackguard and Nogrond. We could use Dwellers Below, wherever he is, right here. I don't know if we want to. Yeah, I think we just kind of wait for now. So the men-at-arms, we can go ahead and pull them up. I don't think we need to really protect our artillery against anything. He's not really doing too much shenanigan action. And our Quest Knights seem to be doing pretty okay over here. But yeah, I think this is like kind of a lost cause. So we just use Dwellers Below over here and just, you know, screw it. The Death Hag is going down pretty hard, actually. So Dwellers Below, can we get those guys? Boom. So that should do a bunch of damage. Let's pull these guys back. Man, our front line is just buckling incredibly hard. So we do have a Chalice of Potions, too. So we can go ahead and pop that right there on those guys. Let's get these Quest Knights back and just kind of, you know, form ranks with our men-at-arms. And how are Royal Hippogriff Knights doing? They're killing that Death Hag for sure. But man, Bretonnian forces just got dumpstered. So the blessings aren't working out as well as I thought they would. So let's go ahead and try and intercept those chariots right here. We'll have these men-at-arms go here, and these ones can go here. And let's also pull our knights back and get everyone kind of front and center. So man, our army is just getting put in a trash can right now. So this build is not working out too well, guys. All right, so let's heal some of these Hippogriff Knights, and we can have them go in the back and intercept those guys right there and just kind of like kite and fight a little bit. I think that's going to be the best bet. And the Hippogriff Knights really need to rally for us here. Great, so we got some of these guys rallying as well. Let's have them intercept here. And is there anything in the back we can start blessing? I think there is. So we can start blessing those guys, and we can... Oh, how's this going? Yeah, he's compromising us pretty bad back here. So this build is not working at all, guys. I'm sorry. I tried to theory craft, but it's the tinfoil hat. If you're going to play against like Dark Elves who are a top tier faction with Bretonnia, you need to bring like a more serious build, I would say. But initially it seemed like it was going okay. Like we did some okay work against the Death Hag, so, and he didn't have any like dark shards or anything like that, so I felt like we would be okay. But yeah, and that was bad. That was bad. The Blessed Trebuchets were garbage, guys. Yeah, that was a disaster. That was a disaster. Well, we tried, guys. We tried. No, Breton, like, don't be distracted by that. Like, Bretonia is a good faction. Well, they're not a good faction. They're the worst faction, but they can hang with the good factions. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you bring a more well-rounded build and like more serious units, you can actually do really well. So, that song was Ghost Cop. Yeah. Yeah, but that build was a little bit memey. It didn't. We were using Blessed Field Trebuchets, which I don't think are ever good. So, my apologies, guys. We'll play something. It doesn't need more Hippogriff. No, they were pretty bad, actually. All right, so I think it's time to play some Wood Elves. It's time. I mean, Mel Gibson's in the thumbnail. We need it. Yes. So hopefully that entertained you guys. No, Bretonia. Oh, man, okay. Dwarves versus Wood Elves. This is actually a pretty hard one, but I think we can do it. So, to get that Cloak of Isha, we probably want to get a Branch Wraith too. And Smoke and Mirrors, we don't really need speed or the Blessing of the Ancients. We can cut this. And honestly, the Pendulum is going to be okay here. Like, it does pretty good work against the Dawi, so. Yes. It's hard to say, Lore Master, as far as like buffs for Bretonia. Bretonia can win. Guys, that was a terrible build I brought, and that's why we got crushed. It was just a piece of shit build. But if you go very wide with Bretonia, just like spam Foot Squires and Battle Pilgrims and Grill Reliquae and bring a bunch of Peasant Archers and, you know, Royal Pegasus Knights, you can actually win. It's just difficult. So we probably want to just get Eternal Guard in the front line. It's going to be a long, grindy match, as it always is with the Dawi. Wild Riders with shields are very important here. We probably don't want any Skirmishers. Hawk Riders are also really important. And Wildwood Rangers kind of suck, in my opinion. We'll get some Way Watchers here, because Way Watchers do pretty good. And I think we cut here and we get 2 of the regular missile troops. And yeah, that should be good. Great. Let's do it to it. Good luck, Dante. No kite cheese. That's not how I play, guys. Well, I mean, I will use Skirmishers, but I don't like to kite cheese. No. An all-mounted Cav army. There are some factions in which I think it could do okay. It might do okay against Chaos. Wood Elves can do great against Dwarves. It's just, it's a little grindy. That's the only thing. It's a very even match. But Mel Gibson's really strong. Like, he's fast. He can duel the Dawi Lords. He's a menace. And I bring one group of these guys to take out anything elite, so if he has any really expensive units, you can snipe them. Yeah, I do pretty well with Bretonia normally. I have some really good Bretonia games coming, so if you guys want to see how to like actually play Bretonia, stay tuned. There's going to be some good ones. My favorite faction is the Dwarves, actually, in terms of lore. I'll have to play a Dwarf game. Hey, Kai, thanks again for sponsoring, man. I really appreciate the support, brother. I wonder if I can give you guys a new emote mid-stream. I wonder if that would be possible. Maybe like when we're doing a best of 3 at the end of the stream, we can do something like that. Beastmen are really good for sure. Oh man, if Dwarves rode Rams, that would be the coolest thing ever. I don't think that happens in Warhammer lore. Lore Master of Sotex here in chat. Maybe he can answer that if Dwarves ever ride any mounts, because I know in Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies they do, but yeah, Beastmen are really competitive. Yeah. Like, Beastmen are hard to play, but in the hands of a good player, Beastmen can just be a terror in the night. A terror in the night, for sure. Warthog Cav. Well, they'd have to steal them from the Greenskins, you know? I don't know how they would do that. Some shenanigans. I am a true patriot of the Dawi. I don't even like fighting dwarves. It, like, feels wrong to me. But you know what? Sometimes it must be done. You know, in order to be a well-rounded Warhammer commentator, you have to kind of know how to fight everyone, right? So let's get these guys. And our regular archers here are basically just kind of, you know, they won't do terribly great, but if they have any, like, slayers that we want to focus down, that's primarily their duty. And the Way Watchers, we can kind of lurk on the high ground. You definitely want to take off fire at will on them because they have very limited ammo. So you want to make sure they're shooting, like, the appropriate targets. So 2, and then these guys can be in 3, and the Hawk Riders can be in 4, which should be good. Great. Dawi with Cav is... Yeah, that would be brutal. I mean, with how good their infantry are. Dawi Ram Riders. Oh, man. It's time. Mel Gibson is so cool. Look at him. It's funny, because Orion is kind of like Mel Gibson. Like, his character, his personality and stuff. I think he is. Turin, please say Bryce. So I feel like I feel like I'm being tricked into talking smack on one of your friends. Yes, ramrodding. Oh man, I wish someone rode rams in this game, but I mean, if they give us bears with Kislev, I would be satisfied. I would never complain about anything. All right, good luck to my opponent, Dante. It's time. Yes, good, Anakin, good. Get them, Orion. He's got some pretty mean antlers going on too. He kind of has a mullet if you look. Like his hair is kind of similar to mine. He has like a power mullet thing going on. Can't complain. Yeah, Slayers are basically Dwarven Cav. Yeah, I would agree with that sentiment. I'll put you in group 5. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Be part of the family. So, my army is smaller. Yeah, so he probably has a lot of Dwarf Warriors. Dwarf Warriors are just so good against these guys. They got buffed in Mortal Empires too. They're even harder to take out. Yeah, I'll play Dawi before the stream's over. I would like to, for sure. So let's get our Way Watchers kind of lurking in the shadows. Our Cav can start screening over here. These Cav can start screening over here. And Hawk Riders can do their thing. So he does have the Goblobber. Good choice. A bunch of Longbeards. We can... What do we even want to shoot with our Way Watchers? We can probably honestly just poke at the artillery. Or maybe shoot at Belegar. Belegar has silver shields, though. That's so inefficient. So these guys can kind of just hang tight right now. He does have... Does he have, like, Grumbling Guard or anything? I don't know if he does. Oh, he does have Norgrimling's Ironbreakers. They're actually a really good one to kind of, like, work down over the course of a long battle. We want to shoot at the Slayers with the Hawk Riders. Kind of keep posturing around the sides here. And great, so our main force is going to be advancing. We're taking a ton of fire on these guys, which is not fun at all. So we basically just want to shoot the Slayers with them. And let's go ahead and put them in group 6. And the main formation can kind of advance here. And the Hawk Riders are just going to sit and shoot at Slayers all day. Like, Slayers are relatively squishies, but we don't want to be trading with Quarrelers. So we definitely just want to pull back right now. And yeah, so our Cav are lurking around the back here. He does have Slayers to kind of watch us. So hopefully we can kind of squeeze in there and get a nice little engagement. So Mel Gibson and the boys are going to go ahead and push in the front line, and we can go ahead and use the Hounds of Gibson in the back here against these Rangers. Let's pull back, and oh, that did a ton of damage actually. Man, you guys see that? I'm very happy with that. So we're going to pull the Gibson right here. We can also use the Hawk's Talon to kind of poke these guys down. And let's get those Cav kind of, we just want to be pressuring him from all angles and just kind of, you know, trying our best to stress him out here. So Mel Gibson's in there. He's taking those blasting charges to the face, which is totally fine because, again, he does have really good healing. We can also use the Penumbral Pendulum, so we're going to go ahead and use that. Actually, let's use it in the back here and see if we can get some damage on those guys. So the Way Watcher is really performing quite well, if you look. Here comes the Pendulum. Oh, that did some big, big damage. Okay, so we're definitely putting a can in these Dawi a little bit. So let's go ahead and attack those Dwarf Warriors with our Hawk Riders and go ahead and use this Earthblood in the main fight. Because, again, he's going to probably try and snipe Mel Gibson, so let's pull him back here. And he's overextending with his Rangers, which is great. So we can get a free little charge right now. Let's pull these guys around the back. And our Hawk Rider's getting that rear charge with that really good AP damage. It's going to be nice. And now he's going to pull the Slayer, so we have to retreat ASAP. Like, we want out of there. And our missile units, let's go ahead and start shooting at these Slayers right here. And we did get the Hawk Riders out, which is excellent. So we can go ahead and slam into the back of these troops in the front line. It looks like we have caught some of these Rangers out here on the far side. He does have Slayers coming over, so you don't want to, like, commit too heavily to that engagement. It looks like he's trying to duel us here with Belegar, which is fine. We can just kind of out-kite him and just, you know, use some heals and stuff. So, all right, cool. So Slayers are kind of cackling and running about in the jungle, so let's shoot them with some of these Hawk Riders. Actually, he has a very exposed back line right now. So I think we keep pulling back our Wild Riders here. Good. Let's get you guys kind of wrapping over here. And then these ones getting a nice rear charge right there. Let's go shut down the Goblobber. And yeah, so we can just start throwing some spears at Belegar. I'm totally fine with that. Just keep wasting these Slayers. And yeah, we're just kind of like charging all over the place on this guy. It's he's having a little bit of trouble keeping up because we're just farming these dudes. And every time you like compromise something, something else is going to open up. So now that we pressured this pocket right here is going to be opening up. And looks like our other guys, how are they doing here in the back? Okay, they're fighting against some elite Dawi troops, so we should probably pull them out. Mel Gibson does have his Hounds of the Gibbs right here, so we're going to go ahead and use that on those Longbeards, and it actually does really, really good damage. And Hawk's Talon, do we want to pop that in the back on those Norgrimling's Ironbreakers? I think we do. So, man, our Hawk Riders are just going crunk. All right, so right now we're going to run Mel Gibson into the main fight, and let's get these guys. I think he's guarding them with Slayers, so let's actually just rear charge on these Dwarf Warriors. And good. So our Way Watchers are still just wasting the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers, which is really important, actually, because you want to take them out over the course of a long battle. These guys are back online. I think it's going well. Honestly, like, it's such a... Dwarves are so hard to kill. It's, like, really hard to tell how it's going, but we actually do terror out this side of the battle. So let's pull these guys up and around. These guys can keep fighting here. And then these ones go. Mel Gibson, lead your people. Lead your people to victory. And good. These Wild Riders are online, so let's pull them back. And how about these ones? Yeah, we can keep rear charging these guys. And let's get these Hawk Riders to kind of rear charge these Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. Just kind of clip the wings of his formation a little bit. And we don't want Mel Gibson fighting Slayers. That's probably like a worst case scenario for sure. And we're out of ammo. Let's go ahead and send these guys in. And I'm just waiting for him to kind of abandon these Slayers over here and just attack. But our archers are doing a really good job of kind of wearing those guys down. All right, so the front line battle is going good. And our Branch Wraiths, oh man, our Branch Wraith took a ton of damage. We actually got to run. That was really sloppy. That could potentially cost me the game. All right, Gibson, hustle, buddy. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Go, go, go. All right, so he's going to be pulling the Slayers up now, so we can grab these Wild Riders and just charge these Rangers again in the back. Mel Gibson has Cloak of Isha, so he should be fine. He's not really terribly concerned, and he's watching, so we don't want to be getting too hog wild over here. So our Hawk Riders, we're able to collapse that flank, which is really good. So let's actually, do we want to fly in the main line? I think we do. I think we just kind of collapse with everything we got here. Great. So we'll pull our archers back. Our healer is up as well, so we can go ahead and heal Mel Gibson again, which is going to be very important. And how about these Wild Riders? Where do we want to go with them? Let's go and see. Actually, these Way Watchers can lock those guys down while our Cav get up and around. So this is going to be really, really good for us. Great. That was a great catch. So Mel Gibson, I think we just posture him in the back, and we do have another Pendulum. I don't think there's anything worth using it on right now. So let's pull our archers back, reform ranks, get these Eternal Guard kind of fighting here. And do we have anything routing? Doesn't look like it, but yes, we're able to catch those Rangers, which is really good. But Rangers are not pushovers in melee, guys. Those guys are fighting tooth and nail here. And the Grumbling Guard are still, putting up a pretty good fight. So yeah, we just have to be really careful and keep our Cav alive. I think that's going to be pretty important here. So he has a big pocket of Dawi right here. So let's go ahead and drop the bombs on them right now with that Hawk's Talon. And how are our Hawk Riders doing? We need to get those guys out. I think it's getting a little bit too wild for us right now. And how's the Gibbs doing? So the Gibson gets a really nice kind of bombardment right here on these Dawi. Let's go ahead and use the Hounds right here and engage in melee. And this Branch Wraith needs to get out of there. We don't want it to be fighting Dwarves. We need to pop a heal as well. Great. So these Grumbling Guard are, man, these guys are just not dying. This is a real hard fight. And do we want to charge in the back here with anything? I think so. I think we can kind of clean those guys up. So Mel Gibson and company is finally able to kind of crack this main pocket. And what do we have here? Okay, so our archers, we can go ahead and just get them fighting the Ironbreakers. We don't really have much of a choice here. And we can do a rear charge on those Norgrimlings. And the Cav, we're kind of just riding circles around him here with those Wild Riders and hopefully doing some pretty good work. I don't know. It's hard to say, guys. I have no idea how this game's going to go, but a really good Earthblight here would be nice. Great. So Mel Gibson to the boys. We probably want the Gibson fighting here in the pocket. And where is he? Is he? I can't even see Mel Gibson right now. Oh, these are the Eternal Guard, so let's keep them fighting. Mel Gibson and the boys are cleaning up shop right here. We do finally get those Rangers offline for the most part. They should be broken. Great. So they're broken. And let's keep working on these troops. And it looks like he might be trying to snipe my Lord, I think. But yeah, let's get that Earthblood right here on this main pocket of troops that's fighting. We could actually fight this Thane right now. I actually think Mel Gibson would be fine there. Yeah, so that's good. We can actually isolate this guy and hopefully be able to kill him. Yeah, really hard fight. So our Wild Riders in the forest are still just trolling about. And man, the Bounce Fire is actually starting to tilt for my opponent. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're going to lose this. I actually thought we had a really good start too. But honestly, guys, the Hawk Riders are really good. I think that's one of the ways to do it. And what do we got here? So the Thane is getting a little bit tattered, so let's pull him back. Let's get this Branch Wraith back as well. We don't want to be losing our heroic units because then we'll suffer from army losses. Whereas our Eternal Guard and everything, I think, are doing a pretty good job. So let's push back here. And how's Orion doing? Yeah, he's not having a good time. He's not having a good old time. So the Slayers are kind of screening us. So let's go ahead and pull up here. And let's get this Branch Wraith away. Can we get a heal off on Orion before he breaks? I think we can. Good. So we got that heal off, which is going to be really big for us. Let's go finish off these Rangers in the back. I think that's going to be really nice. We do have the Wild Riders. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe my opponent's going to get that. Yeah, we were a little sloppy at a few points in the game with losing our Hawk Riders and stuff. You have to play a very tight game to take down the Dwarves, I think, with the Wood Elves. Okay, get in there, boys. Chase them down. Chase them down, Skeeter. Maybe we'll get some troops rallying. Hopefully we don't get hit with army losses. That's my big concern here. So we'll chase these guys. The Dwarves are going to be a little bit slow. They're going to have to advance. And look how beat up his entire army is. Man, that is close. Okay, so let's get these guys. We're going to chase down and get a lot of kills right here. This is actually going to be really good for us. So let's get these guys going after the Dwarf Warriors. We'll get the Wild Riders and everyone just kind of, chasing down the Rangers. No, don't give me army losses. No, Mel Gibson believes. He believes. Do we have Hawk Riders left? We do have a couple, so we can actually go shoot over here and maybe get some work done. I'm not sure. We're out of missile units. Those guys are going to be breaking, but yeah, we're catching the Rangers, which is really nice. So let's kind of keep fighting here, keep working on these Slayers, and chase down these Rangers on the far side as well. But he has a full health Belgar, which I think is going to be too hard to kill. That's going to be really tough to kill for sure. Okay, so let's keep pushing down the hill. Just make sure all these Rangers are offline. And looks like the Slayers here are doing some pretty good work. So let's actually go in there with Mel Gibson. We can just chase down the Rangers with our other troops. And do we have anything in the far side that's routing or coming back? Man, look how tattered that is. That is such a beat up army. That is such a beat up army. Yeah, I should have used the Pendulum in the front line for sure. It would have been really good, I think. Yeah, so let's keep working on these Slayers, guys. We do have guys rallying. I mean, there's a very small chance we could win this. Because, I mean, he doesn't have much left here. It's mainly just a bunch of tattered forces, but my big issue is going to be the bounce of power. Mel Gibson can start throwing some spears. We can go ahead and, do our thing there. Wild Riders are able to get those Rangers offline, so maybe we can go cycle charge these Slayers a little bit and just kind of like kite and fight. So let's keep throwing the spears into the main line. And the Eternal Guard we can go ahead and engage. They're not going to be able to get away from this Dawi force. And the Gibson, he's chucking his things, having a good time. Got some guys coming back from route. And yeah, so we're getting on these Slayers. How many are left? 12? Yep, they're probably going to do some really good damage to us too, which is not good. So Mel Gibson, flee! Flee! Get to your Wild Riders! Okay, so he popped all his runes, which is actually good for us. So those Slayers have been taken out of the picture. And we do have the Hawk Riders here shooting and a bunch of guys rallying here. And I really wish we still had our caster. That would be pretty good for us. So we could do a charge on those Slayers. I think it's going to be... Yeah, I think we just charge them and then like pull back. Let's get the rest of these guys kind of charging in here to do a bit of a last stand with the Mel Gibson. And, like, all these Dawi forces are really low. So we get that charge in the back there. We hit those guys pretty good. And then we just pull back here. And Orion can actually fight here. So we do this fight. Oh, but those are Norgrimling's Ironbreakers. Ew, they're not gonna go quietly into the good night. So we'll keep pulling him back, and maybe we can break these Dawi forces. I don't know. We'll try. Okay, so let's get in there, start working on Belegar, and man, these guys are shaking, but they're not crumbling at all. Come on, Mel Gibson. Just don't give me army losses. That's the big thing. Dang. I think without army losses, we might have had a chance with the healing from Cloak of Isha. That was a really good game, though. That was really fun. Well played to my opponent, Dante. Usually that build works pretty well for me, but he was just sturdy. Like, the Rangers were able to take that, like, charging in the back, like, really, really efficiently, but look how tattered all these guys are. That is insane. Yeah. You're pretty chill. Can you go straight try hard next match? Sure. Yeah, I'll go try hard for you. I'll play Chaos. Chaos is my try hard faction. Mel Gibson, no. Lethal Weapon. It was a great movie. Look at him. He's just on the hunt right now, just charging this guy. Oh my god. Like, I feel like if we didn't get hit with army losses, we might be able to do that with our Wild Riders, but not today. Look at it. Look. Like, he's just bullying Belegar. He has 145 HP. I mean, do you guys want me to try and... No, I don't think we can. Not with Slayers. But that Cloak of Isha is insane. Like, he's able to just tank so hard. So well played, Dante. That was a fun one. So great Wood Elf game. I'm going to cast that one separately. Good. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of criticisms of the build. Maybe a little bit more magic use would have been good. But honestly, I felt like we did really good with the harass on our Hawk Riders and everything. But I think there was like 1 or 2 moments in the game when I did get caught and like lose my Hawk Riders. That was a really fun game. Sweaty turn incoming. Dawi would be fun. Yeah, let's see. Who do we want to play here? I think we play the Green Tide. Yes. It is time. Okay, we're gonna go here, I think. Although Azag is so good with Lore of Death. He's so good. You just have to watch out for Tempest, but if you can avoid the Tempest, you'll be fine. Okay. Slam, da 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 da. Let the boys be boys. Lizard man. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna take him out. No mercy for these filthy dinos. God, I hate fighting lizard men. It's so hard. Yeah, that was a really fun game. It was super close. Grombrindal. Yeah, I have a little bit of a shave going on. You guys want to see the tide? You guys want to see the green tide in action? I do. I do. So Blackworks are just solid here. They'll pretty much just hold all day. We're going to grab some Night Goblins just to deal with, not Night Goblins, regular Gobos, just to take some skirmisher fire. The firing line is really, really important in this matchup, though. Having this, like, back line to really just apply pressure to the big dinos. It's a very grindy match, though. That's the one thing that I don't like about it. That's a great point, Robert. Oh, you want to see Skaven versus Lizardmen again? I feel like we were so hyped on the Green Tide right now. Because we already did Skaven versus Lizardmen. That was actually the first one of the game. Okay, so one sec here. I need the Broken Tusk Mob for their armor. And I think this will do, Pig. I think it'll do, Pig. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. Alright, so let's try it. Let's see how this goes. I'm not sure. It should work. Arachnok gets a dumpster too hard by the big dinos, like, because Croc R with anti-large will just destroy it, so. Yeah, the battle was pretty close, though, I would say, Lucas, yeah. Because, like, he was, like, if those Wild Riders had kept attacking, those dwarves might have been able to break there in the back. Hey, Hey, Adam V, thank you for the donation, man. Sorry I missed that. I was in a very close battle there. An all mounted build. I'll see what I can do. I don't want to, like, cheese too much, though. And, I mean, again, all mounted could be perceived as cheese. So we're doing Greenskins versus Lizardmen right now. Yeah. So I think this is a good build versus them. Like, it's the Black Orcs win the front line, so that's something that's really nice. And Azag is really good at kind of sniping the big dinos. Again, the most important thing in this matchup is just making sure you actually finish them off. Like, that's kind of the big problem, is that the dinos often will just, like, scurry away and then heal. It's like, it's so hard to finish them. So let's get the Goblin Big Bosses back here. The Broken Tusk Mob can be lurking in the back as well, and they're pretty good in this matchup. But really, like, our skirmishers here are going to be one of the MVPs. And the Gobos here can kind of be screening against Skink skirmishers. So if he has Skinks, we want them to be wasting ammo on our Gobos. 2 for Azag. And yeah, that's it. Let's do it to it. Good luck to my opponent. The boys are back. It's time. Alright, it's time to slay some of these filthy dinosaurs. Their reign of terror must come to an end. They're too powerful. They're too powerful to be left alive. Alright, so let's get the skirmish mode off of our guys here. We want to make sure they're not skirmishing. We'll go kind of see what's going on. So, of course, he does have a Lord Mazdamundi. A bunch of Saurus, actually. So not too many big dinos. A very wide, like, infantry-style build. So I'm expecting a bunch of Skinks, actually. We could just wait down here in the valley. I think that might be the best bet, because we don't want to, like, be caught in a transitioning position here. So we're going to go shoot here. We could Spirit Leech, but I think we just save our Winds of Magic. Does he have any Temple Guard or anything? It looks like he has Skink cohorts. So the infantry battle, we should be fine. He does also have a Feral Carnosaur. And but our skirmishers are just going to basically poke this big dinosaur, like, the entire game. We just want to slowly whittle down the big dinos with our missile play. But we don't want to focus all of our missile fire on one dinosaur. It's often good in this matchup to diversify your target. So, all right. So, yeah. So we're shooting here. Lord Mazdamundi could get some nets. So we really want to be careful, actually, and not be, like, too bunched up. What does he have? Yeah, of course he has nets. Yeah. What kind of a dino army would he be without nets? So we're getting some pretty decent little shots in there. He's probably going to be advancing down here in just a moment. I kind of wish I had brought, like, some other, you know, kind of magic to harass with, but okay. So we're just kind of waiting in the valley right now. He does have his Skink cohorts here. Oh, he has his Bastillodon. This is actually going to be a pretty good target to work on. So, cool. So the forces are advancing here. The Black Orcs are really just going to do well in this infantry fight, though. So we're shooting at his Revivification Crystal right here. We can go ahead and engage these Skink cohorts for just a moment. We're just going to kind of, like, dive in and then pull back. So we get in there. We're going to kill a few of those guys. It's going to kind of force our opponent to want to move forward. And then from there, we can just, like, pull out through the back. And, yeah, should be good. So let's pull our Gobos back right now. He doesn't have too many, like, skirmisher units, so we don't need them to be, like, too overextended. We're actually doing really well against this Revivification Crystal right here. So let's actually Spirit Leech it and see if we can get in there and just kind of take it out real quick. Great. So we get that nice little deeps here. Azag is going to be going after the Revivification Crystal. It looks like the Big Daddy Dinosaur is going to be charging into the front. So we want the Broken Tusk Mob in there to kind of help out a little bit. So let's get these guys here, these guys here, these guys can go here, and these guys can go here. We can also get the Gobos on the far side helping out against the Skinks. And it looks like we're able to do some pretty good damage against that guy. So right now at this point, we want to get our Gobo firing line. Just take out this Feral Carnosaur. We'll get the Broken Tusk Mob in there as well. And oh my goodness, what is this damage? How am I taking so much damage? Just from that Carnosaur? Oh my goodness, that is sheer brutality. So let's go ahead and use the Fate of Una in the front line. We do have this really good engagement. So let's get the Goblin Big Boss here. We'll get the other Goblin Big Boss right here. And yeah, it's a fierce one for sure. But we're out of our nets right now. So hopefully we can charge in there and start working on Mazdamundi a little bit. He is taking a ton of damage right now, which is good. And honestly, these Goblin Big Bosses should be able to take this guy out. How are we doing elsewhere? So Jabba's getting a little bit low. I'm a little bit scared to land with Azag after that damage I took, but let's go ahead and do it. Ruination of Cities in the back line didn't do too much damage, and we want to get our missile units focusing on this Carnosaur, and good. So let's go ahead and pop the wall right here. We're going to use Spirit Leech on Jabba. Hopefully we can work him down. Thankfully, Black Orcs are immune to psychology, so they're able to hold that front line. Like, a lot of other factions can't hold the front line against the dinos, but we're actually able to. And Jabba the Hutt's going down so quick. Yes, slay that filthy angry toad. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you for the donation, Spreadso. I'm here to entertain, man. And win, of course. I'm trying to win. I'm actually playing a bit of a try-hard build right now, so because someone wanted to see me try hard and stop goofing around. All right, so we're able to take down Jabba, and once Jabba goes, we can chase him off the battlefield, and that's pretty much going to be GG. I don't think he can win after that. We have too much firepower. Our battle star is fully operational. So we're just going to kind of pull up and chase Jabba off the battlefield. We're going to get our Goblin firing line and have them go after the Revivification Crystal. That's going to be good. And the Broken Tusk Mob is back, so we can have them here, and let's get the Goblin Big Bosses to kind of work on that guy as well. And yes, chase Jabba. We can't let him come back, because you guys saw if you let the Lizard Lords come back, they just heal to full life, because they have like layers and layers of cold blood. Great, so our Goblin firing line is doing pretty well against the Carnosaur. The Black Orcs have won the frontline engagement for the most part. They're such good troops. Black Orcs are so badass. Let's pull these guys in here. It looks like he has gotten into our cookie jar a little bit, so let's make sure these Gobos are doing their job. And we're going to go ahead and reform ranks for our Goblin firing line. Let's pull these guys over here as well. And good. So Jabba needs to die. He's at 650 HP, so let's just go ahead and make sure to finish him off. We have our Goblin Big Bosses and company working on these big dinos. We can get our skirmishers up and around just a little bit. But I don't know. I feel like the Black Orcs and company are going to be really, really durable here. So let's start shooting again. And how's Jabba doing? Okay, he's at 200 HP, so he's almost dead. We just need to just get a little bit more damage. A little bit more damage. Come on, George. No, Gary. No, Gary. Gary, no. He's getting chased down right there. So we're taking him out. So we got our Gabo archers here, and they're doing a really good job, man. Those Black Orcs are just chopping down these trees, these dinosaur trees. All these revivification crystals, and Jabba the Hutt has fallen. All right. So we killed that filthy toad. Let's go ahead and... Where is this? Can we get in here and finish off these dinosaurs, please? Please? Yes, okay. So these guys are done. We don't need to be chasing with everything, so we'll just leave the broken test mob. And that'll be it. GG, do it. Oh my goodness. We did it. We slayed the foul beasts. Yes. Jabba had to fall. Stupid Jabba the Hutt. Alright. So let me make sure. Alright, so Sprezzo, thank you for the donation, man. Adam, so you want to see an all-mounted unit win. Maybe I'll cast one on the channel for you. Because I already did something like that earlier on the stream, and it is a little bit cheesy to do that. Mass Bretonian Knights, Pure Knights, no infantry. Yes. Okay. Black Orcs are so good in that matchup. It feels so good to take out the dinosaurs. It feels so good. They used to be my favorite, actually, in 2, but then when I realized how easy it was to just stomp people, it was kind of... Hey, Kingdom of Rodux, thank you, man. Thank you for the donation. The Never Chosen. What do you guys want to see? I think it's time for the Dawi. Kazook. Comet of Cassandura? I don't know. I didn't get that at first, Robert. Oh, man. Oh, he dodged. Yeah, Black Orcs, they don't break, guys. They don't break. Hey, Kingdom of Rodux, thank you so much for the donation. Oh, it's the same guy we just played. Okay, so, what do we want to do? Master the Rohirrim. No, we can't do all Cav against High Elves. That would just be bad. You guys want to see an actual Bretonian build? I think actually that would be good. So I'm going to show you guys a build with Bretonia I would actually use if I was like, you know, not using Blessed Field Trebuchets. So, so we're going to do this, and there will be knights too. Don't worry. Or do you guys want War of the Beard? Okay, War of the Beard's fine. We can do War of the Beard. Okay, Belgar and Hammer it is. He's okay. I don't know if he would be the best choice here, but okay, great. So we actually got Chaos First Dwarves, which is what we wanted. So, how about Slayer King? You guys want Slayer King? I think everyone's... I see Gimli emotes. I think we go with the Slayer King. Satisfy the grudge. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a little Thaneage. I think the Tormentor Sword's gonna be more useful than the Ruins. Although, no, it's kind of like feels wrong not bringing at least a single Runesmith. So, we'll go ahead and get these runes. The Hammer of Karak Draz is actually not bad against like the big... Although, but that's so expensive. Screw that. It's kind of like a War of Vengeance. I mean, Chaos and Dwarves are always fighting, right? So we'll get 2 of these guys, and then we can get some of those. We'll get the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers. Ironbreakers. Oh, and we're on an open map too, which is good for us, I think. So Dwarf Warriors are going to be really good. We do have to watch out for Shaggy Faction, though. Organ Gun is an MVP. Do I want to get any Brimstone Guns? I don't think so. We could get Iron Drakes, so Iron Drakes would be fun. With the Trollhammer Torpedoes? Yes, good, Anakin. And do we want to get these? Yeah, it feels a little bit of a shaky army. There's too many expensive units here. I don't know if we need the Ironbreakers. I think we just do this. And then we get some miners with blasting charges, I think. Yeah, that actually might even be cooler. Let's get a couple of blasting charges here to help out. And we kind of just need like a density of miners to like help protect things. And satisfy the grudge. He might go with the Warp Chicken. He might. I don't know what shenanigans he has up his sleeve. Another group of Slayers is honestly probably going to be a safer bet here. Or we could even get Thunders. Like one group of Thunders might be helpful. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. That front line should hold though, especially with the miner support. Satisfy the grudge. Chosen and dwarves are natural enemies, like dwarves and greens. Okay, good, good. Or chaos and dwarves. Yeah, I like to hear that. Yeah, and it's an open field map, so I'm just hoping I'm not getting like hell cannon shenanigans. That wouldn't be fun. Yeah, so we'll see. It's time, guys. Skyhammer bomber. I don't know about that, dudes. I don't know about that. I bombed those shits. What is this GIF, Armando? I have to look. Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah, blasting charges are great. Okay, so hammers in the front line will do pretty well against most chaos stuff. We have our organ gun here, a little bit of defensive Dawi geometry, and not the best I've had, but let's go ahead and get these guys sitting here. And we probably want some miners with, although do we want to use the dwarf warriors? I think we used some miners over here. We use some miners over here as well. Just a little bit of layering going on, some Dawi action. Slayer King can be in the middle. Runesmith can be, well, you probably want your runesmiths out on the flanks a little bit more. Let's get these guys like so. The runesmith can kind of be guarding those guys. And then we have another group of miners. So maybe we do this and do this a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So it should work. Yeah, let's do it. It's time. Yes. Satisfy the grudge. So we're attacking. We're going hard in the paint. Let's go ahead and square up our formation a little bit. We probably want them off to the side, just like that. And these guys are good against Chaos Knights and stuff, so hopefully we can do well. Yeah, we got our Runesmith. He's ready to party. Slayer King. Hopefully he'll take down some Shaggoths. If anyone's going to kill a giant Shaggoth, it's this guy. Look at that power Mohawk. Look at that thing. That thing is super powerful. You got Iron Drakes too. This should be fun. Got to make sure skirmish mode is off on all of our missile units, which is going to be very important. All right, so time for some organ gun. Oh my god, chariots. And he has Big Bird too. The warp chicken. The warp chicken cometh for us. So I think we, does he have these marauder horsemen on both sides? Okay, so we're just going to form ranks right now and then just get our guns kind of lined up here. It's going to be a little bit trickier to take them out on the far side. Does he have any elite troops? It looks like they're, oh, those are Chosen. Okay, so we definitely want to be shooting the Chosen here. So we're going to turn and fight the Chosen. Iron Drakes don't have enough range, I think. Let's see what their range is. The range is 90, so we could actually shoot these guys, which would be pretty good. So let's form ranks here, get ready to party. And now the Chosen are going to start getting gunned down here, which will be really, really good for us. All right, so Slayer King and the boys are definitely going to have a hard fight on their hands, but the Chosen are getting munched by that organ gun, which is really good. We're going to be taking some Marauder fire, which is okay. And the Thane we're going to keep here, because that's where he's like focusing all of his chariots and whatnot. So let's go ahead and turn this. We don't want to be wasting any ammunition on the Warp Chicken. That is like the last thing we want. But hopefully Slayer King can kind of take him out. Okay, great. So yeah, we can just ignore those Marauder Horsemen for now. I'm not terribly concerned. Just keep working on these Chosen in the front, which is going to be good. Let's go ahead and form ranks here, form ranks here, form ranks here. And I'm just going to kind of like reform my ranks a little bit so I can be a little bit more defensible here. And the Iron Drakes are going to shoot at those Gorby's chariots. We're also going to send the Thane in there to kind of help out against those. And yeah, so far so good. So we'll pop a Rune of Wrath and Rune on these guys. We do have our guns in the back that are going to shoot them. And here it comes. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Oh, no, he saw the trap. The trap has been sprung. So let's go ahead and get these guys here. He's going to fall back, which is fine. We'll keep kind of shooting here. Get these blasting charges going in there. And if we can only stop one of them, that's probably okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. So the Chosen are getting taken a ton of damage for sure. And it looks like we've dealt with those guys in the back. So let's switch these guys here, pull the Runesmith in. And how are these guys doing? Can we catch those guys? Yes. So we're going to catch these chariots here, which is going to be really nice for us. Slayer King, we need you to keep chasing the Warp Chicken. We need the hammers to go work on those Chaos Marauders. And yeah, we're able to take out a lot of his goodies in the back line here. So we're going to go ahead and form ranks because I feel like some of our Dwarf Warriors in here are going to take a bunch of damage. So yeah, he's just going to kite us right now with those guys, though, which is going to be rough. So we need to get our Troll Hammer Torpedoes back, and hopefully we can finish off these Gorby's chariots right here. Yeah, how are our Thunders doing? So Thunders are securing that back line for us, dragging back Slayers. Oh man, our Organ Gun is getting a little bit sloppy here. So let's turn and shoot at the chariots. I think that's probably going to be our best bet, but that front line is buckling. So we need to send some Dwarf Warriors in there to kind of support that. Pull these guys back as well. And Warp Chicken is still getting a little bit hog wild on us, guys. I'm not happy about this. I think our build, I don't know how good it was, but we're having a little bit of problems here. So let's get those Slayers in there to help out and pop the Ruins, and we can cast a Rune of Wrath and Ruin on these Chaos Marauders. Just kind of keep pulling our guns back. And it looks like we do get our Iron Drakes back online, which is going to be great. So let's go ahead and form ranks. Slayer King and the boys can kind of push over here and start fighting. And it looks like we are winning on parts of the battlefield, but yeah, we were really sloppy with our Organ Gun, which is too bad. So. Alright, so at least the Marauder Horsemen are out of the picture. They're not going to be coming back anytime soon. So let's get our Runesmith in here. Our Thane can go ahead and fight here. And how do we... Yeah, let's pull these. We need to protect these guys, so let's get in there. Do it. Yeah, those Sirthak chariots are doing some heavy lifting for sure. And the Chaos Warriors here are still fighting against hammers, which should be an okay matchup for us. right, so Warp Chicken's a little bit low. Balance of Power is decent. It's not the best I've seen, but did we have any chariots we can shoot here? We do actually have some chariot action. We can hopefully, come on, get one volley off before you guys get blasted. Come on, do it, shoot, shoot. All right, so they actually got some pretty good damage in, which I definitely can't complain about. Dragonback Slayers, we can have them go after the Warp Chicken. And our Thunderers are back online, so let's actually turn ranks and shoot right here. I'm not sure if my opponent kind of knows what's going on there. And Hammers are doing their job. Let's pull some of these guys back in. And yeah, let's just try and win this pocket right here. I think that's going to be really good. So yeah, his chariots are actually getting a little bit low here, which I'm happy about. And we don't want to, yeah, it looks like all these Chaos Forces are kind of routing here. So let's finish off these Chaos Marauders. The chariots, yeah, we need these troops back here in this like main fight. Unfortunately, our back line is just being compromised so heavily. So heavily. Yes, flee Iron Drakes, be free, my creatures. The balance power, I think, is starting to shift in my opponent's favor a little bit. Yeah, okay, so we'll keep doing our thing. I'm sorry, guys, I'm failing you with the Dawi. I thought the Organ Guns would be good, but maybe just going with like more of a linear build would have been better. Okay, so we'll get these guys here. We'll get the Slayer King fighting as well. And yeah, oh, Iron Drakes are back online, but we need to keep running those guys away. The Marauders are a pretty good pick, though. They're kind of like, I wasn't expecting that many units. Okay, so we're getting in there. We're fighting the good fight. We still have some Chosen with great weapons here, so hopefully we can polish these guys off. And we're just going to use Axe of Dargo because it does give us AP damage. So hopefully that'll be enough to kind of help out a little bit. So I think we just form a bit of a Dawi death ball right now. And we can shoot here with these guys. And our artillery crews are back online. The miners weren't able to hold up in the front line. I think going more elite would have been better. Very well played to my opponent, though, for sure. This is the same guy we played last game, so he's getting his revenge. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this. We can use the rune right here. And yeah, just keep trying to like secure points on the battlefield wherever we can. Honestly, I feel like the bounce power is a little bit too far at this point. And I don't know if the Slayer King was the right pick here. I think getting like a Rune Lord would have been a little bit better. Like for the Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin, and just having a little bit more durability in my front line. But yeah, Chariots are charging in now. They won't be able to do too much to the Slayer King. They're just going to knock him around and, you know, send him flying a little bit. But yeah, we should be able to kind of endure here for a moment. So Rune of Wrath and Ruin. We definitely want to use that on the Chosen with the great weapons. Can we get that cast off? Can we get it? Do it. And how are we doing? We got some troops rallying around the map, but it looks like most of our stuff is being chased off. And I was really bad with my Organ Gun crew. I should have set that thing up. All right, so let's go. I should have set it up a little better. So let's go ahead and keep fighting right here. Get these guys going as well. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I don't think we can deal with Warp Chicken, guys. Warp Chicken is just, look at him. He's just strutting around with the KFC legs, just beating us with legs of chicken. So let's go after his caster here. We'll kind of keep working on these Chosen. Maybe we can put a dent in them with some of our troops we have left here. What do we have left? We have some troops rallying, but we'll probably get hit with army losses, and then it's just going to be Ungrim fighting to the death, which is very thematic for sure. All right, so Ungrim and the boys doing their thing in the pocket here, and the Sirtha Ek chariots are riding. Gorby's chariots are still really hard to deal with for sure. Okay, good. Good, good. Go! Go, Slayer King! Go! He's getting satisfaction, yeah. It is a grudging. Everything's a grudging in this game, guys. Everything. Gah. I feel like I've lost my way with the dwarves a little bit. I need to start playing them more often. All right, so we got a Rune of Wrath and Ruin coming up here. Let's go ahead and pop this on these guys. These Chaos Warriors are going to break. Man, that is a lot of stuff coming in. So let's go ahead and pop that on the Chosen. Oh yes, the Trollhammer torpedoes are back online. So let's go ahead and see if they can re-engage here. And our Thane's actually putting up a good fight here. He does have a Tormentor sword coming up, but it looks like Chaos isn't able to kill our Dwarf Lords. Oh, look at that Marauder get punted. Do you guys see that? Oh man. Like they're holding firm here, guys. Oh, and I didn't get a chance to pop my last rune, so GG, man. That was fun. I won't make you guys wait and just watch Ungrim fight to the bitter end. Yeah, but a few critiques. I think I was a little bit sloppy with protecting my line. Like I put a lot of credence on my miners to kind of hold things, and the blasting charges weren't that effective against the way he was playing. So very well played by my opponent. It was definitely fun. But yeah. Sorry guys, I failed you. I got grudged on, but you know what? It's a-okay. Hey, Kingdom Rodux, thanks again, man, for the donation. What do you guys want to see next? What do we want to see? So I'll play someone I'm a little bit better with. So we could use... You guys want to see Lizardmen? I feel like we could do Lizardmen. Yes. Beastmen? Oh, man, Kingdom Rodux. Good timing, brother. Good timing, brother. All right, we're going to play Beastmen. Let's see what my opponent picks. Dude, Shepherd, if only that were true, I would be so happy. Beastmen, I feel like Beastmen are one of the factions I'm decent with, for sure. Hey, Saranska, dude, stay for this game. You're going to get to see the Beastmen right here. So Morker the Shadow gave, let's go with him. We could actually do... Do you guys want to see a really gross build? You guys want to see something really, really foul? You guys want to see a ridiculous Beastman build? Okay, it's time. Okay, hold on. So, I don't know how well this is going to work against Skaven, though. I don't know. I feel like the more traditional army is probably better against Skaven. No, I'm not going to do a Vanguard. I'm not going to do a Vanguard. This one is going to be... because basically it's like a Cygor build, but they do have the Warp Lightning Cannon, so I think we just do a little bit more of a Headstrong build. Yeah, the Chaos Spawn are too good against Skaven. So in the front, we can get 2 Vestigors just as like a real anchor piece, and then the rest of our army is just going to be a bunch of like Ungor Raiders here. Or the Gore Herds, excuse me. These guys are really, really good. Harpies might not be bad for like chasing down Skaven scraps. Like going after like Globadiers and things like that. I think that might be okay. As far as the caster goes, we probably want to get Shadows. Shadows is good. Death is not bad. I think we'll go with the Wild. That'll actually be kind of fun. So let's go ahead and Vile Tide. No, we just probably want to get these 2 because we're going to summon a Cygor. That's kind of the game plan. Yeah, Mass Infantry, I agree, is the way to go. We're going to be pretty aggressive here. We're going to get Centaurs with great weapons because they actually do pretty good damage against Doom Wheels, which I feel like are going to be something you see in this matchup. So, and then on top of that, let's actually cut one of these guys and get a Chariot. I feel like Chariots are going to be pretty spooky for this Skaven to deal with too. All right. Yes, it is time. It is Gotham's Reckoning. Good luck to my opponent. Let's do it. There is no breaks in this Beast Rush. Dude, that is so true. Kingdom of Rodux, you want a Vanguard? Well, can I Vanguard all this stuff, actually? Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. There will be some Vanguard action, fear not. Yeah, we're going with Morker for now. I'll play you know what? I'll play Beastman next game too, guys. So I'll play Beastman after this game, and we'll go Mass Vanguard. Yeah, don't worry, guys. We'll get it for you. I actually really like that idea. Hey, Joe, you're a little bit late to the stream, but yeah, we're doing it. There are some really gross Beastman strategies out right now. I want to show you. I have one that I'm going to cast on the channel soon. So these guys can go here. That is a nice angry beastie front line. We'll get the best scores in the back, kind of like supporting. Worker right here. Our caster can be here, and we'll put the chariots over on the far side. Harpies are pretty fun in this build too. 2 and 3. Okay, here we go. Good. Here and here. Great. Okay, we're good. Hey, King and Rodux. Thanks, brother. You going to the pub today? I know, Saronsky. You gotta hang, dude. You gotta hang tight. Let's actually do a Vanguard. See if we can catch some of these filthy rats in the forest. Centaurs are so good for chasing down the Skaven. I love it. Hey, Floppy Kid. Mass. Yeah, thank you for the donation, man. You guys, you want to see Karl Franz? Yeah. As long as my hands hold up here. King and Rodux, you guys want to see the Empire? Okay. Karl Franz. I would actually like to play some Empire. They're pretty fun. Do it. We've had some rough battles today, guys, but we've had some really good opponents, for sure. So let's go ahead and move up here. Wow, Helm's Deeping Skaven. What treachery is this? What does he have back here? Oh, Doomwheel. We're swiggity swooty. We're coming for that booty. So let's actually creep through the forest a little bit and see if we can get closer. And yeah, Harpies will be pretty good here, actually, because we can just like sit them on these Night Runners once the fighting starts. We are taking some Warp Fire, so the Harpies are probably going to get picked out of the skies. Oh, looks like he's going for the Chariot, actually, which is not a bad idea. So let's run the Chariot off into the forest here. Oh, hello. So how fast are these guys? They got 48 speed. Harpies have 82. So, okay, so we can actually totally chase these guys down right now. Oh, man, this is a bold strategy, Cotton. But I still think we go after the Doom Wheel. I think that's going to be more important than you getting those guys. We can screen with the Harpies, which is fine. Okay, so we'll keep moving forward. We do have our cav up here, our skirmisher cav, so we can go ahead and slip them like up in the back right now. I think my opponent may not be watching that. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and just kind of push everyone through, get ready for the glorious engagement. Harpies, we probably want to just hold them back in reserve for now. And what is this? Is this a Bonebreaker coming in? Interesting, okay. So this Chariot, we can go ahead and have it slam into some of these Clan Rat Spears for now. Let's go ahead and surround that Doom Wheel in the back. And we're going to summon a Cygor here, I think. Oh, he has plenty of defense back here, so we don't want to fall into that trap. So he uses his Bonebreaker to kind of disrupt us here. The Chariots are going to be coming in hot and basically just kind of ramrodding around. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull back into the forest now. It's nice we got that Doom Wheel, though, for sure. So we should be able to compromise this line. It's just Clan Rat Spears and stuff, so I mean, I'm not terribly concerned about that. So let's get all of our troops kind of pushing up. We'll get the best scores going. We'll get Morker going. These guys need to go fight as well. Great. All right, so our Centaurs were able to pull back and kind of outmaneuver, but the Rat Ogres will actually lose to us here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get the Harpies to go help out in that Rat Ogre fight. I think that's going to be really important. Actually, one of them can go shut down that Warp Lightning Cannon, which I think will be very, very important here. So Chariot's got a little bit caught up on some of these rats over here, but it looks like we do have that Doom Wheel surrounded, and it's not going to get away now, which is really good. So let's actually, let's summon a Cygor right here. We're going to summon it in the back, which is going to be super spooky for our opponent. We'll cast a Sacrificial Dagger, and you can see the Rat Ogre is actually losing that fight. So Staff of Ruinous Corruption in the back, we're going to pop it right on top of all of his troops. It's going to do some massive damage. And the Chariot, we can go ahead and, yeah, let's just pull it back into here. But I feel like his army is a little bit swamped up. These are Clan Rats with shields here. So we had a good engagement, so let's go ahead and disengage there. Go ahead and pop the leadership buff. And you can just see the entire Skaven line just buckling right now, just getting crushed. The Doom Wheel has been wrapped up, and it's not even able to fight. Centaurs look great up and see really well against those guys. So let's just pull back here, just kind of reform our ranks, keep chasing off these skirmishers. Actually, we probably just want to get back in here. And we're probably going to get a second group of Chaos Spawn here relatively soon, which is going to be nice. So, man, we just swarmed all over that. Just filthy beastmen hordes. Oh, man. We are giving those rats the business. Yes, give those filthy rats the business. Yeah, and that Doom Wheel is offline, which is incredibly nice. And, I mean, he has a bunch of troops coming back, but I don't really know what they can do. Let's go ahead and engage on those Rat Ogres here. We'll get everyone re-engaging on those Rat Ogres. These guys can go ahead and fight here. And now we have a second group of Chaos Spawn, which is just going to be even more nasty for sure. That Doom Wheel shattered, so let's go ahead and just... Honestly, these are pretty low-tier troops. I don't mind charging, even though they're spears. And, yeah, we'll get these Harpies fighting. And, you know, everyone's having a good old time here. Those are actually Stormvermin with halberds right there. We did lose our caster, though, which kind of sucks. But let's pull this Chariot back. See if we can do a little something. And, yeah, let's actually kill these stupid Night Runners over here with our Centaurs. I feel like that'll be a better bet. But, honestly, at this point, I don't see how we can come back. This is was pretty one-sided stomping. Those rats got the beats. Man, that was a brutal one. All right. And it's funny because Kitanai, his name actually means dirty in Japanese. Kitanai, it means dirty. Well played. It's time for Sigmar. That was great, man. I love the Beastmen. They're such a good faction. Okay, now it's time for Sigmar. For Sigmar. For the Emperor. Yes, it is time. Oh, we're facing the same guy. Okay. Let's see what he picks. Let's see what Keats and I... Maybe he'll get his... Man, he wants to Skaven again? Okay. So we're actually going to put Karl Franz... Putting him up in the air is really risky against the Warp Lightning Cannon and stuff, but I feel like, you know, we're going full big qua. We're just bringing the hard stuff. Hopefully he's not stream sniping. No. No stream sniping. No. Ron Burgundy says no. Aha. What are you going to do now? GG. GG. That was a fun one. Okay. So, we can go ahead and do that. Okay, that's good. Yes. Steam Tank? I don't know. Steam Tank's a little bit rough. Do we want a Witch Hunter? I don't know, guys. This action most certainly has my consent. Yeah, we're going to have to... You have to bring Lore of Life here, though, if you're going to go Karl Franz, I think. I think you do just do that. And he can... Oh, Skaven Blobs might be good. Okay, we're doing it. Yes! Yes! He can kind of stream snipe, but it's a little bit hard to actually see. Honestly, the best way to beat Skaven, though, guys, is to use Volkmar the Grim. He's so good against Skaven. He just runs them over. It's glorious. This is a very strange build, though, guys. I do not know what to expect here. Whatever, let's see what happens. I wish I had the glorious chest hair of Chuck Norris. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a couple secs here. Okay, 1 second here. And I'll time. You guys ready for this? You ready to see that? This build is glorious. I'm actually really excited for this. Okay, hold on. Turn off the preview. Tak. Yes, dobrze. Okay, so guys, we're doing a mini crusade. We got some free company militia. We got all kinds of good stuff going on. So, Knights of the Blazing Sun, as well. Some. It's gonna be fun. I don't know how well it'll work, but Carl's got a little bit of a goon squad up in the air too, which I'm really excited about. So, Knights of the Blazing Sun are just gonna go crush some filthy Skaven. I'm here. You guys like it? You guys like it? Hey Jason, welcome, dude. I'm glad you're able to catch the stream. I do stream like a couple times a week usually. It's usually like 2 or 3. So I'll probably stream like 2 days from now. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, it's time. You guys ready? I gotta make sure I don't have any like screens blocking your guys' view. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Mic's on. Yes, dobrze. Zoto korwa jest. Alright, it's time. Karl Franz is basically going to go try and goon this Skaven Lord, though. He has Galmaraz. He has his hammer, which gives him bonus for Slarge and all kinds of good stuff. So, get him, Skeeter! Oh, he's using, like, the exact same build, I think. They took our jobs! That's what the Knights of the Blazing Sun are saying right now. They took our jobs! Oh, I hate playing against these Night Runners. Ugh. Carl, hide in the forest. Be free, my creature. Let's go see what he's got. Alright, so the forces are advancing. We honestly... Oh, what do we have over here? Some Gutter Runners with poison? Gutter Runners are so annoying. You can't even catch them with Cav. Like, they have the snare net, so they do, like, some just nastiness, guys. So let's get these Knights of the Blazing Sun. We can have the one group go, like, on Mission Impossible. This one, we're going to keep it relatively high and tight with the army. And once we get to that Skaven army, we... Oh, man, Queek is going to get put in a trash can. How dare you, Saranska? How dare you? I've had enough losses today. To be betrayed by you. We could try and charge these Night Runners real quick. I feel like it's going to be a little dicey, so let's hide in the trees for a moment. And, yeah, just keep kind of pulling across here. As long as Carl's not taking fire from that artillery, I'm definitely happy. Okay. So, Knights of the Blazing Sun are just going to kind of wait in the shadows. We just need to, like, minimize the amount of damage we're taking until, take him off our lawn. Our greatswords are taking a little bit of work over here. So we can actually skirmish with the Free Company Militia. That's actually not a bad idea. So Karl Franz's goon squad is just kind of waiting in the shadows. These are just clan rats with shields. So we can honestly like try and just terror out those guys real quick. I think that might be a good idea. So let's see if we can just buckle this entire flank. I think that might work pretty well. So let's get these guys engaged here, 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 and then of course the Flagellants and company can go ahead and engage there. Great. So the Free Company Militia are probably going to get swarmed here, but let's pull the Knights of the Blazing Sun to like rescue those guys. And it looks like we're able to do some decent damage against those guys immediately with our shock combat. And then we're just going to move over here. Oh, we might get snared down, though. Ooh, you know, I actually wasn't thinking too much there. So we are snared, which is unfortunate. So we're going to go ahead and cast an Earthblood over here. Just make sure those guys stay topped off. Let's get these guys going here. And these greatswords can also collapse over here in the forest. So so the Knights of the Blazing Sun were able to catch a lot of these filthy rats over here, which is a pretty good situation. Honestly, yeah, we were able to buckle that whole part of the battlefield, which is really good. So we are trapped with the Howling Warp Gale, which is basically just lasting like an eternity. But with greatswords coming in and everything, that should help a lot. And the frontline fight seems to be going well. But as soon as we're out of this Howling Warp Gale, we're going to go ahead and just go hunting for his Lord. So, all right, so let's go ahead and move over here. So we're going to get our Lord squad going to take out the goodies. And let's go ahead and pull back, which is going to be really good. Okay, so the Knights of the Blazing Sun are in a hard fight over here, but it looks like they were able to kill a ton of these units, which is good. And we probably want to use another heal here, because I think this is going to be a really important part of the battlefield. But it looks like the Knights of the Blazing Sun are just enduring. Man, that is some awesome stuff. We do have these Free Company Militia here who are getting some pretty good pot shots, and it looks like the greatswords are breaking his front line. So, man, the Empire is freaking enduring so hard right now. So, come on, Carl, get out of there. How are you that trapped, Carl? I guess we just kill the Rat Ogres. Screw it, let's just fight. I really wanted to take out his Lord, but we'll kite back here. Knights of the Blazing Sun are finishing off these Death Runners. We do have a regrowth as well. I think we save that for Carl. Yeah, I think we have to save that for Carl. I think that's going to be really important here. So, these guys are back online, so let's get him helping out against their bros here. These greatswords were able to win here, and it looks like we're going to get his artillery offline, which is going to be great. And we could use Galmaraz, but I really want to save that for the Skaven Lord, so we'll just keep working on these Rat Ogres for now. And these greatswords are just pimping it in this matchup. It's so good. All right, so we're fighting in the forest. Knights of the Blazing Sun are still steady, a little bit beat up, but you know, nothing they can't handle. let's kind of keep kiting back here, and let's also get our Knights of the Blazing Sun to save these Free Company Militia. And are we able to get back yet? Looks like he has like clan rats surrounding us, which is why we're not able to. So I think we just kind of keep saving up healing, get these greatswords fighting, and yeah, just do it to it. So Knights of the Blazing Sun are coming across. The greatswords have absolutely massacred those guys. So I think we just kind of pull over here to help out our Lord Carl. Yeah, because the main part of this Skaven line is just getting crushed. We do have another Earthblood, so let's pop that here to keep all of our troops topped off. And the Emperor, man, look at the Emperor Karl Franz here in the forest, just taking out these rat ogres, which is awesome. All right, so our Free Company Militia are back online. We can just have them shoot those Skaven slaves because they're probably not going to get anywhere. And the Knights of the Blazing Sun are rescuing their brethren. It's so cool. All right, so the Skaven line should start crumbling here with Karl. I mean, he's going to, start terror routing those guys for sure. Power Stone, we're going to pop that. Our greatswords are running over here as well. So as soon as the greatswords and company get over here, it's going to be really hard for this rat army to kind of hold off the Emperor. So Queek's just kind of cackling in the shadows, not really getting much done. We are winning this part of the battlefield. And the Emperor is there's just piles of dead rats around him. Look at him, just cleaving these guys. So cool. 4 Sigma. Yeah, but look at the Empire troops, the state troops coming through. Well, these aren't state troops. These are more elite troops, right? They're going to be coming through the forest to kind of help their bros out. And Karl has a word to he has a word to have with Queek over there. So, man, this is so cool. Karl Franz is such a gangster. All right, so we're going to pull up in the air. It's time for Queek's judgment. He needs to pay the price for his heresy. So we're going to get up in the air with all of our goon squad, and then we're going to turn around and start fighting Queek. So back here, we're able to clean things up. Let's get the Knights of the Blazing Sun. We can get our guns shooting here as well. And we have gotten up in the air finally, I think. So the Empire Captain can just stay and fight. These two, we want to go after Queek Head Taker. So where is he? Where's that little filthy rat? Okay, it's time. Galmaraz, hear me! So he's locked right now to the Howling Warp Gale. So well played to my opponent. Very, very good stuff here. We'll go ahead and use an Earthblood. But honestly, like, our infantry fight is just going so well. Like, in our backline fight, the Knights of the Blazing Sun and the Free Company Militia were able to, like, tidy things up a little bit. Let's get these guns going after these rats. The Howling Warp Gale is going to be gone in a second, so it's time, Queek. It's time, bro. You got to pay the iron price. It's time to pay it. Karl Franz is coming in with just a fat, erect Galmaraz right now, so we're going to pop that. And is there anything we want to regrowth on here? We could honestly, yeah, let's just save it for Karl, but Queek is going to get put in a trash can by Karl Franz with Galmaraz. Like, it's going to be nasty. So let's focus in with both these guys. We have another Earthblood, and Sigmar's sons over here in the battle are really, really holding their own. And yeah, Queek, just time to get the business, dude. That's all I got to say, my man. You're just going to get Karl Franz. So Galmaraz gives him a bonus for his large and AP, but Queek isn't large, but the AP damage is still going to help. So yeah, Rat Ogres are coming out to help, but I don't think they're going to be able to do much. And the Greatswords in the forest are really just kind of enduring. So Knights of the Blazing Sun, let's get him on those Rat Ogres. Queek is getting put down by our boy pretty hard here. Let's pull our Lifecaster out. We don't want him to take too much damage, but yeah, this is a very one-sided fight. So Karl, the top Deathclaw. Oh, he's so cool looking. Yeah, Queek only has 1,000 HP. Karl's just rocking 109 leadership. Get him. Get him. All right, our guns are online as well, so let's form ranks right here. Let's get our Lifecaster going here and cast a nice healing in the forest with this fight. And you can see the Empire forces are really just holding here. So this is fat, erect Galmaraz. Yeah, Queek, you better run, dude. We're coming for those goodies. Yeah, you think you're safe, you filthy rat? Look, Dad's coming. Dad is coming. He's home from work. He's mad. Oh, yeah, that was a glorious angle. Queek just got punted into the Shadow Realm. Oh, man, that was so great. Yes. That was so cool. I hope you guys liked that one. So, yeah, that was fun. It worked. Karl Franz and his squad, like, they got pinned in the forest, but they were able to just beat the brakes off all those Skaven. So that was really fun. Knights of the Blazing Sun, 239 kills. And then we had 128 on the Knights of the other group here. These guys were just huge MVPs that battle, which was good. Man, I have so many replays to cast. Oh, man, it's going to be rough. So, guys, hang tight for 1 second. I'm going to put some music on for you guys, and I'm going to see if I can get anyone for you guys want... Here, you guys want some, like, some old school music? Here you go. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to save that replay real quick also. So, some replays. Karl. But Karl, you killed him. Yeah, Karl put that guy in a can pretty hard. Okay, Greatswords are really good against Skaven. Their anti-infantry bonus just munches through guys. sec, guys. Just arranging something. All right, guys. So we're gonna have a showdown between Dov Plays and the Gobbo King, two very good YouTubers. So it's gonna be a fun battle, guys. So we're gonna do Dov v Gobbo, and then I should probably change the password so nobody trolls us. Hold on. There you go. You guys can look at Chuck Norris's chest hair. Yes, Paul, that is correct. So guys, I'm done playing for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my battles. I would definitely recommend staying around. We got Gobbo King and Dov Plays, and they're both really high-level players. So it's gonna be a very fun showdown for sure. Yeah, it's a ragtime. Yeah. So we're just gonna wait for him to join up, guys, and it's showtime. So Gobbo and Dov, you guys are on. Let's do it to it. The crazy dingo, I'm glad you like that. Dad is home from work and he's mad. You just tossed Queek around. Oh yeah, I should probably just invite them to the game directly. Hold on, let me go online on Steam. Maybe that's why they can't see my game's cursed thing. I've been hiding this whole time. Okay, good. Okay, I'm online on Steam now. So we can go ahead and get the Gobbo King. And Dov Plays. Oh, the Gobbo King is here. Him and Dov Plays are going to have a best of 3 series live on WWE Raw. All right, where's Dov? I don't see him in here. He's lurking. He's lurking in the shadows. There he is. Great. So I'm going to rejoin as a spectator, and then we'll be good to go. Refresh list. Aha! It is time. Tearing people apart with the Griffin kills people, Carl. Gobbo never rests. He's always business, guys. That's something you need to learn about Gobbo King. And if you guys haven't, I would definitely recommend checking out the Gobbo King's channel. He's an awesome YouTuber, man. Awesome guy. Just great player. He always tries shenanigan builds, too. I know. Who do you guys... I'm going to have a straw poll. So hopefully I got to all the requests we got today. We got Beastman, we got Carl. I'm going to try and get an all cav for you guys build, like on stream. I'll do a very cav heavy build with like a couple peasants maybe that are just going to be leading a vanguard. But yeah. Dov Plays is logging on right now. All right. I need to plug this thing in. You guys want some classical music while we wait? I'm going to put up the army blocker. Make sure it only covers the Gobbo's army here. So 1 sec here. Okay. Well, you know what? Him and Dov are friends. They're not going to stream snipe each other, so... Let's get you guys some music here. And we'll get some stuff to chill with. You guys want Joy to the World? Just some horrid transgressions. Here we go. So, let me know if it's too loud, guys. No worries, Gobbo. We're not in a rush. Yeah, if you guys have any requests for what you'd like to see in this game, I would definitely hit up Gobbo King and Dov. They're both in chat here. Moonlight Sonata is copyright free, I think. Yeah, it is. So I can play that one next. While we kind of just chill and wait for everyone to get ready to party. Let me get my charger for this laptop. Hopefully you guys like my Haggard Pug shirt too. All right. Here we go. Got the laptop out so I can read chat. I don't have 2 monitors. I actually just use my laptop, and I think it has like an old battery, so it always dies really quick. Let's see what the matchup is, guys. So we're going to have High Elves versus Beastmen, so this should be interesting. So I have a feeling that Gobbo has some serious tricksy traps up his sleeve. And hopefully Gobbo and Dov, you guys have the chat muted, so because I'm going to be talking about your army. So, oh, this looks so gross. This looks so foul so far, guys. Look at the disgustingness of this. Yeah, Gobbo versus Dov. These guys both have YouTube channels. Yeah, they're great players. They're great players. It's too loud? Okay. Did I turn the music off? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I think I accidentally turned the music off. Here. We can do the Okay, hopefully that'll be good. It's okay, Gabo. No stress, man. All right. So, guys, we got Gabo King versus Dob Plays. We have a High Elf versus Beastman matchup. And it's gonna be wild. I definitely like Gabo's build quite a bit. There's going to be a lot of mobility and treachery going on. And yeah, let me go ahead and get you guys both their channels. So here is the link to Dob Plays. So guys, there's Dob's channel, and then the Gabo King. Let me get you his channel as well. The Gabo King. Gabo King's, guys, Gabo King is almost at 1,000 subs. If we can get Gabo King up to 1,000 subs on this stream, that would be glorious. I want to be part of that history. I want to be part of it. The glory. All right, so the match is loading up, guys. We're just about ready to party. Everything is going to code. I'm glad you like it, Shepard. So do you guys want... I'm going to do a straw poll. Let's see who you guys want to win. So we're going to do Dov and Gabo straw poll here while we wait for everything to load up. Okay, we'll create the poll. And we are going to link it in chat right now. Yeah, guys, go subscribe to the Gabo King. He literally only needs 12 more subscribers until he gets 1,000. The glory must happen. All right, guys, the straw poll's up. Yes. Good man, good man. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the music as we're about to start casting here. And get down to business and defeat the Huns. All right, guys, my laptop's going to be charging over on the side, so I won't be able to see chat as well, but... All right, dudes, so we got a showdown between Dob Plays and the Gabo King. So it looks like Dob Plays, for his army, he's going to be having a combination of spearmen and also a couple groups of Phoenix Guards. So maybe he's expecting some Minotaur play or some Cygor shenanigans, Giants, who knows. But he's got a ton of anti-large in the front line. But honestly, the Phoenix Guard are like durable enough with their martial prowess and their physical resist that they can actually do really well against Bestigors. So they're a very safe pick. On top of that, it looks like he does have a couple groups of Dragon Princes, which are very good against Beastmen in their own right. They can get mucked down a little bit by Lore of Death, and then also Centaurs with great weapons and all kinds of stuff like that, but I'm really excited to see how Dob plays. And then that was good. That was good. And then Lothar and Seaguard here in the back. What's great about Lothar and Seaguard is you don't have to protect them. You can just let them do as they please. In the front, Dob also does have High Magic with Hand of Glory and Apotheosis. He has a Dragon Lord up here. It looks like a Prince on a Sun Dragon. And some more Dragon Princes. So the Gabo is going to be doing a very skirmish-heavy build. You can see in the front he does have a couple groups of the Centaurs with throwing axes who are going to provide some really good skirmishing. But Dob Plays also screening them out a little bit with his High Mage. But man, that Cygor just doing some heavy lifting. You can see him just dropping bombs from across the map, guys. So let's go ahead and see what the straw poll says right now. So the straw poll, we'll look at the results. So this, wow, this is really close actually. It's like 10 and 10. So 10 people say Gabo's going to win, 10 say Dob. It's like 50-50 down the middle. So a very even matchup it looks like. So Dob Plays is getting some pretty good counter skirmishing with his Lothar and Seaguard, but the Gabo King is just relentless with his harassment. He's just getting in there with those throwing axes and just doing some heavy lifting. You can see Dob is coming around the far side with these Dragon Princes, but there are some Poison Hounds as well as some Spears, and the Minotaurs with great weapons. So I really like this build from the Gabo King. You can see his Minotaurs are going to be kind of crossing the hatch right here and probably going to be able to cut off those Dragon Princes. And the Centaurs are obviously going to be able to outrun those guys all day, so he's fairly safe, kind of safe with his skirmishing here. So the Phoenix Guard are taking a lot of damage. Dob is going to be advancing with his Princes and everything else. And, oh, I didn't see this over here, actually. What's going on? So there are some Centaurs with great weapons and also a caster. So he has a Bray Shaman, so he's probably going to be summoning another Cygor over here in the forest, which is great. Man, this is just a wild build from the Gabo King. So Dob is advancing here. He has taken quite a bit of damage, but, you know, Gabo King's main line is a little bit thin. It's really just two Bestigors, but these Dragon Princes are just being dragged into the mud, and you can see the Spears are going to screen them out, and also these Minotaurs with great weapons are coming in hot. So this is going to be ferocious. Here comes the charge. Are they going to charge against these Spears? This is definitely a huge waste. These Dragon Princes are just getting massacred. I mean, look at the damage they did. It was nothing. They're basically done. These guys are going to break and rout off the battlefield in a matter of seconds. So the Minotaurs are just cleaving these Pansy Elves, just sending them running to the hills. And this is a really good showcase by the Gabo King so far. The Dob Plays is not going quietly into that good night. He does have his Dragon Princes over here hunting. He also has his prince right here who's getting kited by all these centaurs with the throwing weapons. Man, what a fight. This is a masterclass beastman. I mean, this is just seriously so well played by the Gobbo King. I'm impressed. So the prince right here is doing some pretty good work. It looks like there is going to be an apotheosis going down on these Phoenix Guard, but really, like, even with Morgr here, he's going to be able to hold and chaos spawn and just all kinds of nastiness going on. Those dragon princes got taken out of the picture pretty hard, and it looks like, yeah, I honestly think that's pretty much game right now. I don't think there's anything that Daw Plays can do to take down the Gobbo King at this point. Gobbo King just has too many Bestigors and Chaos Spawn and all kinds of other stuff going on. And oh, look at the Dragon Fire roasting those Bestigors. Just super well played by Dov right there, taking advantage of that good angling to do some heavy damage against Bestigors, which are a very important target. And I think Dov has the right idea right now. This is pretty much his only chance. If he could cheese Morgr, he might be able to pull out like a Helm's Deep win right here. But otherwise, the rest of his army is so heavily compromised. The Dragon Princes, I mean, they will take down a Cygor eventually, but the Cygor's just stomping the yard right here, guys. This is some brutality. So, man, very, very well played to both players. Over here, you can see the Scasters coming in, and Chariots are still going to be useful. I mean, they do very well versus infantry. These Bestigors are going to be rallying here, and it looks like the Chaos Spawn, there is a second group of Chaos Spawn coming in. So, man, that is really, really strong, guys. Okay, oh, did not mean to switch to that view. My apologies. The Prince has Apotheosis in the Blade of Belcor Carhadris, I think is what it's called. And it's, yeah, he's holding his own, but again, not as strong as the Star Dragon. His melee defense is only 44 compared to like the 56 of the Star Dragon. And the Cygor is pretty much in perfect health back there, so even if Dov is able to kind of turn this around and deal with this huge Beastman horde, he still has to fight a massive angry Cygor back there. And the Minotaurs with great weapons are definitely going to be very good with their anti-large bonus and massive armor-piercing values, and I really think, yeah, this game now is 100% over. There might have been a chance to come back, but with these Cygors just in such good health and, these Lothran Seaguard over here just being, run down by these Centaurs, I think that's going to be it. So very well played to Daw Plays and Gobbo King. That was a very, very good game. So guys, that is game one in our series. Now we're going to go back to the lobby. We can talk about what went wrong and what was really effective there. And, yeah, so that was actually 12 votes for Dov, or Gobbo King, and 11 for Dov there. So very, very, very close game. So let's see who we get in game two. So GG, game two. About time Dov is scared. All right, so they're going to switch maps, and we'll see if they pick the same factions. Not sure. Looks like they're going to be playing the same one. So let me go ahead and grab chat. I'm grabbing you guys on my laptop here. I got a little bit of a charge, which should get us through the end of the stream here. Okay. So, man, that was amazing. That was really good. That was a pretty masterful play. Where was Gondor one time? I love it, man. Yes. GG. So, guys, we're going to have Gobbo King going back to his roots. So, Gobbo King is going to be playing the Beastmen. And yeah, we got Daw Plays as the High Elves again. So, Daw Plays is... No, he's switching to Empire, it looks like. Yeah, should be good. Gobbo got 1K subs. All right, guys, let's hear it for Gobbo King and closing in on 1K subs, or actually passing it. So let's see what he's at right now. So thank you guys so much for helping him out. He's one of my really good buddies, and I appreciate it. Yeah, Gobbo King's at 1,014 subs. We did it. Good work, guys. And let's also make sure that Daw Plays is over 1,000. I'm pretty sure he is. He passed it the other day, so we're equalizing. Yeah, Daw Plays is over 1,000 subs as well. So guys, we did it. We're growing this family. It's getting big, and we're doing it. Yeah. My laptop got a charge bonus. Yes, Robert. Oh, man. Look, guys. Look what we're getting. Look at it. Oh, yes. I'm so excited for this. A patriot of the people. A patriot of the people, Gobbo King is. But Daw Plays is going to do it for Sigmar, guys. Let's hope Dav can go crusading. I would actually love to see a crusade build from Daw Plays. I think that would be really fun. I wish I could see his army too in like the selection. It only lets you see the host army though for some reason, which is a little bit kind of treacherous. So guys, thank you so much for joining and also for sponsoring. We had Kai here today sponsor me on YouTube. It means a lot, man. I'm doing this full time. You guys are feeding me, paying my medical bills. I love it. And yeah, I really appreciate it. And if any of you guys are wondering about sponsorships and stuff, there's a little button at the top of chat where you can sponsor. And it gives you access to like emojis and just shenanigans and stuff. So. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Gobbo's bringing it. He's bringing it hard in the paint. Yeah. So I kind of like this tradition on the streams of having best of threes at the end with like some of the buddies who I know are pretty high level players. I feel like it's, gives you guys a break from listening or watching me play, and then, you also get to see these bros. It's like a community spotlight type thing, right? We're spotlighting the community. Oh, who dares call me? Why am I getting a call from Milpitas, California? I have no business up there. Or maybe I do, and I just don't know it. Yes. Yes, Shepard, I agree. I'm pretty sure they're talking in Discord. Dov and Gabo are like in chat right now, so I wonder if he's able to kind of withhold his tactics here. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kai. Sponsored the Turin and the Wookiee. Yeah, you guys are. Oh man, I should go get Wookiee, but I have to comment on this game. I have to. Dude, this Gabo army is glorious. There can be no complaining about this, guys. All right, so let's take a look at Dov play. So Dov has a very a Crusade army for sure. He's got Reiksguard. He's got Knights of the Blazing Sun. Oh no, Dov, you didn't. Volkmar the Grim atop his mighty pimp chariot. Look how proud he is. Then a Bright Wizard. So man, Dov is going full Crusade. He's going to be getting vengeance for that last game. A couple groups of Reiksguard. He's got some Free Company militia on the front line. This is going to be a great showdown, guys. Yes. Gobbo King does have the Tiefrobber. So Gobbo King has a Vanguard, a couple Goblin Wolf Riders over here. Looks like in the back he does have a bunch of Squig Hoppers, all kinds of madness going on. Some Orc Boar Boy Biggins. He's got a Doomdiver Catapult. Just shenanigans everywhere. I don't know who his Lord is. Where's his army? What is he? Oh guys. Oh guys, look at this. Look at this. Just look at it. Just look at it. He's got a Goblin Great Shaman back here. Oh my, Goblin Great Shamans can Vanguard. So Gobbo is just getting massive trickiness right now. This is just such a troll army. Oh my goodness. This is too much. Too much. It's too much to handle, guys. It's beyond your comprehension. Are you guys seeing this right now? Are you guys seeing this? Dov has no idea what's going to happen to him right here. He's just going to get trolled. Oh my god. Next level tactics going on. You got to love the Gobbo King, guys. So, yeah. Dov has got the Crusade, though. Let's see if he can hang. So, he literally sees none of this right now. These guys are all hidden right now. Oh, wait. Hold on. Are they all hidden? Oh, no. The Goblin Great Shaman's visible, so Dov is going to know there's an army over there. That's not good. He definitely should have had that guy in the forest. So, the Skirmishers are going to be coming and doing some harass work. It looks like the Doomdiver Catapults are shooting in here from the forest. And how many does he have of those? One, two, does he have two or just one? So, yeah. He's trying... I don't know. I think he's trying to shoot at Volkmar. I'm not 100% sure. Man, this is a crazy game. Yeah, I honestly have no predictions for this. This is just so unorthodox that... you can see the Flagellants here in the front are taking some of that skirmisher fire. Looks like Dov Place is going to be forming ranks here. I think he knows the Gobbo King is coming from the forest. But in the meantime, the Doomdiver and the Squiggers are just waiting. Oh, I love this. This is so great. Look at these other skirmishers just trolling about. But the Free Company Militia are providing some really good counterfire here. You can see a few of those Gobbos do get picked off right there. Looks like Volkmar the Grim on his chariot is going to be kind of waddling over here. And... So, Shepard, you're going to donate $1 per 10 kills on those Tiefrobbers? Gobbo King, make me rich! Kill them all! Alright, the Tiefrobbers are coming in. Come on, Gobbo, don't disappoint me, bro. Don't. This is my livelihood here. The Crusade is surrounded! What is this over here? The Durkid Squigs? Oh, they're a little bit far away. But Dov's actually doing a really good job. He's like forming ranks and just like getting ready for the battle from all angles. So, yeah, honestly, the Knights of the Blazing Sun are going to be fighting the Squig herds. It looks like Gobbo does have some Orc Boar Boy Biggins. Here come the Squigs. Down, down to Goblin Town. Here they come. The Squig herds. They're going to fend off the Knights of the Blazing Sun. You can see there's pretty much a full surround. The Free Company Militia. Oh. Yes. Get in there, Wolf Chariots. Yes, no mercy. Oh, yeah, look at that. He's robbing them teeth. That's one kill, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The Free Company Militia here getting a little bit overextended. These Squig Hoppers could come in here and munch on those guys if he's not careful. But the Tiefrobbers are up to 8 kills right now, which is pretty good. Yeah, there is, Jose. I'll try and link it before the stream's over. It's too bad for all the people that left before this best of 3. This is probably more entertaining than anything I did on the entire stream. So, Nasty Skulkers right here getting in there to fight Sigmar Suns. And also, guys, another thing, Gobbo does stream a lot. He does a lot of multiplayer streams. So if you want to see these shenanigans, make sure to tune into his channel. Over here, the Squig Hoppers are really surrounded, so very well played by Dov Plays. He's getting that sweet vengeance. These Squigs and Orc Boars are just going to get massacred by the Holy Crusaders here. And it looks like the Doomdiver Catapult's still firing. But this is a very rough engagement right here. Having these Boars and Squigs get munched like that is not good. But it looks like Gobbo is able to retaliate on the far side, so the Squig Hoppers are able to kind of, charge you. So you just see that guy, that hang time? You got some mad hang time. But yeah, the backline's very heavily compromised. I don't know, a bit of, give and take here. Yeah, this is insane. So the Gobbo King is going to be charging in here with a bunch of these Squig Hoppers, and man, Dov's back line is in some serious trouble. This is really bad for him. And the Tiefrobbers guys are up to 22 kills, so man, you're going to have to shell out the big bills for these Tiefrobbers this game, guys. If you're actually going to do that. The Night Goblins in the main line are actually trading very evenly. They do apply poison against the Flagellant, so it's going to lower their stats. And yeah, the Warlords boys and everyone are doing really good, so no way of telling who's going to win this. You can see Volkmar the Grim is able to route some of these missile units in the back, and Dov's Crusade is kind of getting dragged down a little bit. You can see the Crusaders have been dragged into the desert, guys, and they're getting tired. They're wavering from this long war they've been in. The Squigs are still feasting. I think there's a couple of them still fighting, but Dov's able to shut down that Doomdiver catapult. But the Empire forces are starting to get dragged around a little bit. The Durkit Squig Hoppers here in the back are really just kind of running shop. And oh, a nice burning head going down. Very well played by Dov Plays, roasting all of those filthy goblins. And it looks like his Sigmar Sons and his Faugelnats are really going to be able to hold the line here. So man, this is just a wild battle, guys. Alright, so you can see the Free Company Militia here are shooting uphill at these Goblin Wolf Riders. They're actually probably not doing bad. Well, I guess only 9 kills. And the Goblin Wolf Riders are probably going to be able to ride them down here. Yeah, it looks like the Burning Head was still cleaning through there, but really nice charge. Let's go ahead and see how it's going. So this Goblin Great Shaman is just riding around cackling. The Chief Robbers are up to 38 kills. 38 kills, guys. This is serious. So they're going to keep riding around and just kind of cleaving these guys, doing some pretty good work. And yeah, man, that's glorious. I'm loving this. This is a very good battle. Looks like the bounce power is starting to shift. So I'm not sure who was the host in this game. Was it Dov Plays? I can't remember. I actually think it was Gabo. So is it shifting away from Gabo? It might be, actually. It looks like Dov Plays might be stabilizing. And I don't know if Gabo King is going to have enough meat and potatoes to really take out Volkmar the Grim. But he is running shop in the back line. His Squigs are doing some pretty good work. It looks like he does have the Durkit Squig Hoppers right here, who are able to kind of surround and do a ton of damage against this Empire caster. So if he can chase his caster off, that'll be really nice. The Chief Robbers still rocking a hard 43 kills. Just running down a lot of these Spearmen and other troops. Yeah, but I don't know. Volkmar the Grim is going to be really hard to kill. And there's a full health group of like Reiksguard right here. So Dov Plays is on the hunt. The Crusade versus the Goblin Hordes, guys. Goblin Yeah, they're robbing all the teeth. Oh yeah, here it comes. Crusade, slay them. Oh yeah, so good. I love those charges. So the Knights of the Blazing Sun are starting to get in there and do it. Looks like Bounce of Power actually is going back towards the middle a little bit. But Dov Plays is doing a really good job kind of dealing with this madness. Gobble King, he's a little bit tattered right now, but he is kind of cleaning up the one side of the battlefield here. I wonder if he has Curse of the Bad Moon. Doesn't look like he does. He has Gork'll Fix It. He's trying to finish off that caster, but it looks like some of these Crusaders are going to come in the Reiksguard and probably be able to finish off these guys. So we got some nasty Skulkers here. We got some Warlords boys. Dov Plays, though. This is a really strong army. And Volkmar the Grim is incredibly tough to kill. Looks like he is casting a banishment, so the banishment's going to be going down and cleaving. Oh, man. Those nasty Skulkers got wrecked. They got wrecked so hard by that banishment. Very, very well played. So yeah, I honestly can't tell how this is going to go, guys. This is just too darn close. It's just too darn close. So the Goblins are going to be reforming ranks right here. It looks like there is going to be some sort of a Witchcraft going down here. Looks like it's going to be Itchy Nuisance, lowering the weapon damage as well as melee attack. And the Tief Robbers are up to 95 kills, dude. 95 kills on those Tief Robbers. That is heavy. That is some heavy lifting. You can see the Goblin Great Shaman is going to be kind of trolling about, trying to find an opportunity to fight. He's pretty, he's definitely in some trouble with all these Crusaders about. Dov Plays has kind of secured the middle of his battlefield, but Gabo still has Night Goblins here, but his big issue is going to be army losses, I think. Because even if he's able to kind of secure a little bit and get his thing going, he's going to have trouble. Are these the Armor Sundering variant, or are they just no, those are just regular Night Goblins. So they're going to get crusaded on so freaking hard. They're going to get crushed on. It looks like there's going to be some sort of a buff going on them. Maybe Sneaky Stabbing, give them a little bit more AP, but they're just going to waver en route when Volkmar the Grim comes in there. So very well played. Man, that was a great game. Tief Robbers are up to 101 kills. So, yeah, that was a great battle. I think it's over at this point. I think the Crusade is going to stabilize and have survived all the shenanigans, but there's nothing left here that can deal with Volkmar. He's just too powerful in that chariot. He's too powerful to be left alive. So, yeah, Volkmar is basically just going to ride down this Goblin. He's probably going to suffer from army losses here relatively shortly when some of these Goblins and other troops here get hunted down. You can see Gork'll Fix It. It's going to be snaring them, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Over here, what does Gabo have? Let's go ahead and take an overarching look. So, looks like 309 left for the Gabo King, 332, but those 332 available to Dov Plays are going to be very, very powerful troops. So very well played by Dov this game. He was able to, deal with some really stressful situations. Gabo was attacking from all angles. You can't get any harder. Yeah, this is the greatest stream of all. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, guys. So it looks like Gabo King's going to be coming in the back here. He's going for one last stand, just a big Gabo charge here in the back. And are they going to go for Volkmar? It looks like they might be, but these Crusading Knights with the Grand Shield of Faith are just going to be so tanky. They're going to be so tanky, so that's going to be it. Very well played to Dov Plays and Gabo King. These guys are just absolute champs. And that's game 2. So guys, right now we're 1-1. We got Dov Plays with 1 win and Gabo with 1 as well. So we got a rubber match on our hands. It's time. So let's see who they play in game 3. It's going to be good. So yeah, that's a lot of kills on those Tief Robbers, man. But seriously, all jokes aside, don't feel any pressure, man. You don't have to donate for that. I know, it's just memeing about. So we're going to be having our last battle on Doc Karaz. It's going to be the Greenskins again, maybe. Let's see who Gabo's going to play. Yeah. What's up, love and violin player? Hey, how's it going? Lover and player of violin. Welcome, man. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, I was so focused on that chat there. I responded. I got you, man. I got you. Don't worry, man. I hear you. That was a really good battle. So, guys, oh, we have vampires versus dinosaurs. Man, if Gobbo King can pull this out, that's really gonna be tough. He honestly just needs to spam Terrorgeist, I think. So let's get some music. Yeah, this is really good, guys. Yes, good. Good, Anakin, good. Let me go ahead here. Get some music going. You guys want some morning mood? Let me make sure it's not too loud. I need something peaceful for a minute, guys. Hey, Shepard, thank you for the donation, man. For the Teeth Robbers. Thank you so much, my dude. The Teeth Robbers earning the respect on the channel. One sec. Hey, you're welcome, violin player. Dude, you deserve the shout out, man. The neglect you've suffered at the hand of other YouTubers is not tolerable. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back. That was a really good game. All right, guys, we're back. Cetra. Come on, Cetra, you know you like it. As long as I'm not playing, it's okay, because my hands give out after an hour and a half usually. But as long as like gentlemen like Gobbo and Dov are able to fight, like we're good. All right, guys. So we got the showdown between the Gobbo King. So this is the best of 3 series, guys. This is the 3rd game. And yeah, it's going to be good. Looks like the Gobbo King does have a couple Terrorgeists, which are really important against the dinos, anti-large, armor piercing. But he also is going to be using Blood Knights. So it's really going to, a lot of his success is going to be contingent on how well he does with these Blood Knights. Yes. He's able to get that really good juicy surround on top of those big dinos. He might be able to pull it out. Looks like we do have a Croc-R as well as an Ancient Stegodon with Lore of Heaven. So that's really tough. Wind Blast and Curse of the Midnight Wind is very strong. For the front line, Gobbo King has the Stearnsman, some Tithe, so he has zombies actually. Oh, that's going to be fun. He does have a Corpse Cart. Looks like it has the Mortis. Which one is this? The Corpse Cart. Let's go and check. It is the Vigor Mortis. Gain a loyal Farl. Hey, violin player. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm glad you're happy, man. So for Dot Plays, it looks like Dot Plays does have a fairly diversified army in the front line. Some Saurus Warriors. A couple skink cohorts for fillers. They're probably going to get terror-rotted very quickly, but he does have Big Daddy Croc-R, some Croxagors. Oh yeah, Croxagors. These guys are so jacked. Look at the biceps on these guys. It's heavy. Definitely doing some curls and preacher curls. It looks like Dov also does have a Revivification Crystal and a Skink Priest. This is going to be a hard fight, guys. I really have no way of knowing which way this is going to go. Hey Armando, take care, brother. Thanks for joining today. Yes. All right, so the forces are going to be advancing for the Gobbo King right here, and I don't know what. So he has Heavens. So Wind Blast is actually really good against these Cairn Wraiths in the back because it does pretty good damage against light armor and also their magic. So they're going to take a bunch of extra damage there. So Gobbo King is advancing. He does have the Tithe in the front line, so maybe the Tithe can take some of that beating. I actually had a game earlier on stream where I was able to use the zombies really effectively in one of those matchups. So here he goes. It looks like there's going to be an Arcane Conduit going down, or a Charmed Shield. Oh, that's actually really cool. So look. Gobbo King brought the Charmed Shield, which gives him missile parry as well as a ward save. So he's not going to be taking as much damage from those Skink Priests that are shooting him there, which is I actually really like that from Gobbo King. This is going to be tough, guys. This is going to be really tough. So he's advancing right here. You can see in the front the Conic Shine Stalkers and the Tithe and all these different guys are going to be advancing, and the Blood Knights are lurking out on the wings. He's probably going to be wanting to swing up and around and maybe get his paws on the Bastillodon or the Skink Priest right here, but it's really hard because what a lot of Lizardmen players do is they just stack in the middle and have like a Doom Ball. It's very, very tough to kill those dinosaurs when they're standing on top of Saurus Warriors. So Gobbo's forces are going to be advancing right now. You can see that the Red Duke is actually taking a ton of damage. But on the far side, the zombies are going to be fighting the Saurus Warriors, which is going to be a massacre. Looks like the Konigsstein Stalkers. Oh, he has the Skeleton Warrior Regiment of Renown. Look at him pushing through there. That's so glorious. And a very, very good zombie summon from the Gobbo King. But he's taking a ton of damage on his Lord, which is definitely rough. So the Karen Wraiths are in here. They have very good AP, so they should be able to hit the Croxsaurs a little bit. And Croxsaurs, how's their melee defense? Oh, that's actually really low. So the Karen Wraiths might be good against him. Mortis Engine from the Gobbo King is pushing up. The Blood Knights on the far side are kind of looking for an opportunity. And I actually like this, using the zombies to muck these guys up while the Blood Knights charge in. He needs to get this Terrorgeist in right now. It's a little bit too far away from the battle. That Terrorgeist needs to pull back and get on this Skink Priest over here. And also he has very little protection for this Claw of Nagash right now, which is going to be tough. Looks like the Red Duke's coming. If Red Duke can summon some zombies and maybe pull these Skeleton Spears over here to help them out, I think that would be really good. So, yeah, the zombies in the mainline fight are kind of holding down these skinks. It looks like right here, the Skink Priest with Lord of Heavens is just basically using its ballista to kind of shoot right here. And very well played by the Gobbo King, maneuvering that Claw of Nagash around and just evading these big dinosaurs. So the Terrorgeist and this guy, oh man, if he goons this guy real quick here, I think that could be very, very strong for him. So, in the front here, you can see the Claw of Nagash, the really, really nice Invocation of Nehek going down, keeping all of these troops alive. And Gobbo King is just using the moves like Jagger to just run this Claw of Nagash around and do really good work. Also, the Blood Knights on the far side, used in a very unorthodox manner, are able to just crush these skinks. So I really like this play from the Gobbo King. And now he can just pull them in and isolate. So very well played. He's able to isolate that Skink Priest, which is just huge. You need to take those out. It's very, very important. So yeah, this is very heavy duty. Sorry if I'm missing some questions in chat, guys. Yeah. The Duke and the boys are doing good, and Krokar is in the open. So this is so bad, and you can see the Blood Knights are going to come over here and surround this Krokar. And this Claw of Nagash is just rolling dirty. It's just like Chameleonaire. Just catch me riding dirty, just doing its thing, and it looks like the Skink Priest is done. So what Gobbo King, in my opinion, should do right now is just use this Terrorgeist to chase this thing off. He cannot let this thing come back. Chase it off, get the Red Duke and swarm Krokar right now, and I think he's going to win the game. You can see the Gobbo King's front line is actually doing really well. The Skeleton Spears and these Karen Wraiths are holding their own. The Croxsaurs are starting to get really worn down. And guys, I think Gobbo King is going to pull this out. He was actually able to chase that guy, and I actually thought it was going to be really bad for him in the beginning. The Daw play is getting some good Javelin play right here on this Mortis Engine, and that Terrorgeist needs to keep chasing. You can't take the brakes off that thing. You need to kill it. Krokar is surrounded by Blood Knights with their anti-large bonus. He's teabagging some of them, but still, he's taking a lot of damage. Daw plays is going to be using the Sacred Spawning of Zodal, kind of swarming in here, but it's tough. I mean, Gobbo King is in a position to win this, but the game is never over when you have the Krokar. Gobbo King probably needs to get Invocation of Nehek on these Blood Knights to keep those guys alive, keep chasing that Skink Priest off the battlefield, and it looks like he's going to be sending the Blood Knights to deal with that. So a really good transition. If he sends the Blood Knights to deal with this guy and pulls back the Terrorgeist, I think that would be very effective. So the Red Duke is going to be landing in the main battle to help out and probably terror out some of these guys. And yeah, this is pretty ferocious. Looks like Invocation of Nehek and Charm Shield being popped. Very well played, pulling up in the air there before Krokar is able to get in there. But the balance of power starting to even out just a little bit. He needs to get that Mortis Engine back in this main fight. This is too juicy of an area not to have your Mortis Engine. So the Blood Knights, where are they at? They're on the far side over here, just going to get a bit of a rear charge on these skinks. Looks like this Terrorgeist is chasing off that Lord. Balance of power just tilted just barely over in the favor of the Gobbo King there just for a moment. And yeah, this is just such an incredibly close fight. This Corpse Guard is definitely going to get ravaged by Krokar right here, which is going to be a very nice cash for him because it's been buffing his infantry all day. Looks like we do have the Sternsmen over here. Sternsmen are going to be very tough to crack. But that guy's off the battlefield. When that Terrorgeist does come back, that's going to help quite a bit. But he needs to get this over here in the main fight. I don't know if these skinks are worth chasing. They're out of ammo. It's a bit of a heavy investment to chase them down. And it looks like Gobbo King, realizing this, is going to be pulling back and popping an Invocation of Nehek on those Blood Knights. And now it's time. Maybe he's going to pop Red Duke and actually duel the situation. That might not be a bad idea. But it looks like the Skink Priest is off the battlefield. So once that Terrorgeist gets back, guys, it's going to be real solid. That's good. Oh, really nice Invocation is healing those guys up pretty heavily. Looks like it actually resurrected a couple models, so they're up to 24 models now. And Krokar again is isolated. He needs to stay on top of his infantry. Having Krokar go off on like secret agent missions against these guys is pretty much one of the only ways the vampires can win, if they're able to isolate Krokar and kill him. So had Krokar been on top of all these Sauruses, he wouldn't get surrounded as much, and it would be much harder to kill him with those Blood Knights. But man, he is taking some big damage here. You can see Elsif going down. Gobbo King actually blocking him. So some very good micro, using that Mortis Engine to just block the Krokar right there. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but if it was, very well played. He needs to keep the Mortis Engine here too to kind of drain some of these Saurus Warriors. Over here you can see Gary the Bastillodon is fighting some zombies, having a good time. The Sauruses over here should be able to win this fight, most likely. Over here, Stearnsman, 64 models. Croc scores are still in good shape. I'm really surprised about that. But man, such a great fight so far, guys. This is a heated one. So Bounce of Power is starting to come back into the favor of Gabo, like, very heavily now. It was like up in this area initially, but it looks like he's starting to just, you know, pull ahead just that much more. But guys, you can never count out Krokar. He is such a terror in the night. Looks like the Blood Knights, did they get killed? Where are the Blood Knights at? Oh man, those Blood Knights are up to 35 models. So Gabo King doing a really good job healing those guys. It looks like he's going to be sniping the Revivification Crystal. He also summoned some zombies, but they're not enough to stop the might of Krokar. So honestly, at this point, it might be worth it just to fight Krokar and just go all in and pull the Blood Knights and just swarm him with everything. And get that Mortis Engine back in the main fight. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that the dinosaurs can do it. Everything of theirs is shattering. Pretty much the only thing they have left is Krokar, guys. So this is Croc blocking. Yes, he got Croc blocked. Yes. I like it. All right, so up in the high ground, we do have the Red Duke and some of these other guys who are going to be swarming on Krokar. The Claw of Nagash doing its thing, and man, this is a really, really good fight, guys. That Claw of Nagash is going to be kind of a bit of a bait tool right now. He does have a slowing aura, so it's able to slow down Krokar to, wow, 48 speed? Poison plus that is putting him down to like sub 50 speed, which is really good. But I pretty much think that's going to be all she wrote. Very well played by the Gabo King. That is an incredibly hard matchup. Well played by Job Plays as well. I think one of the answers in that matchup is to go more Doom Ball. You stack on top of Temple Guard and Source Warriors, and then it allows the Blood Knights to, it doesn't allow the Blood Knights and other troops to really, you know, damage your lords. A big issue was leaving that Stegodon in the back, because the Stegodon was able to get surrounded and killed so quickly, and I think that was what cost Dob Plays the game, so. Hey. Yeah. Well played, guys. Very well played by Gabo King and Dob Plays in the best of 3 series. So guys, Gabo King has taken the series 2-1. Very close games. It was really fun. He did an excellent job isolating those units. That was the big thing. Dob Plays needed to probably stack a little bit more on top of his infantry to really get that protection, because he got isolated a little bit too much in that game. But it was really good. So yeah, Mazda Mundi's a really good choice in that matchup too. He's really tough to kill. So yeah, Croc's really hard to kill, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that stream. Very well played to these guys, and again, make sure to go check out the Gabo King and Dob Plays on their YouTube channels. They're awesome guys, some of my close buddies, and just great people. Good commentators, good players, just good stuff all around. So guys, I'll probably be streaming again. So today's Monday, so it'll either be Wednesday or Thursday when I do my next stream. So yeah, guys, make sure to tune in for that. I have a campaign coming up in the next few days, so I actually just played my Belgar Ironhammer campaign, the Clan Angrid. So that one will probably be going up Tuesday or Wednesday. So yeah, guys, thanks again for joining on the stream. We got a lot more content coming soon, and as always, guys, I really appreciate your support. All of you guys, new sponsors, and those of you who donated, those of you who are just joining and watch, I appreciate all of you guys. Seriously, it makes a huge difference in my life. So it's life's good, guys. Life's good. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you guys either on Wednesday or Thursday, and have an excellent night, guys. Take care.